Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah.
All right, Tanner.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Tanner.
Give it. Nope.
Keep it's perfectly fitting.
Keep the levels
game.
up.
I'm going to allow it tonight because it's the Utah Jazz. It is the DLLS Mavs.
Loop it for 3 hours.
Don't do that. Don't do that. It is the DLLS Mavs watch along. Kevin Gray, our DLLS Mavs analyst, Bobby Perella. Shout out to our producer, Tanner, making us look good and sound good as always. Mavericks taking on the Utah Jazz tonight at the American Airlines Center. Tip-off here in about 4 or 5 minutes as the Mavericks 15-26 host the 14-26 Utah Jazz. As the Mavericks, of course, on the second night of a back-to-back after losing last night to the Nuggets. Jazz also on the second night of a back-to-back after losing last night on the road to the Chicago Bulls. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe while you're here as well. Let's have some fun tonight as the Dallas Mavericks will be putting out a starting lineup that includes Jaden Hardy, Brandon Williams, Caleb Martin, Naji Marshall, and Dwight Powell will be your starting five tonight as the Mavericks are down 8 players, including cooperflagg and Daniel Gafford, both spraining ankles last night. Cooperflagg, the left ankle variety, Daniel Gafford, the right ankle variety that he's been dealing with since 10 minutes into training camp back in October. Also, PJ Washington out as well. So next man up for Jason Kidd and his crew tonight. As
you're telling me you don't like this?
I think I should just let it go till the game starts.
How long is the track?
Got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes?
That's not enough, dude. That's not enough.
I will have to loop it.
No, that's plenty of time.
No, I'm saying that's not enough to get us through the whole game.
Oh, yeah. No.
The Mavs barely have enough available players. Actually, you know what? They have enough injured players to form a pretty decent
starting
8-piece jazz band.
Oh, wow. Wow, I didn't know where he's going with that.
Who's, is there a conductor? Is one of them conductor?
No. Well, I mean, you always have usually, one person sort of the lead of the band.
Okay.
AD obviously is playing standing bass. That's not even a question.
Sure.
AD is very tall.
Is he able to stand?
AD with a hand injury? Yeah, he can definitely stand.
Okay.
Derek Lively is probably playing drums.
We know Gafford's playing. He's a clarinet player.
Well, and also he was in the drum line too.
Oh.
So Gafford can play drums, but jazz drums different than marching band drums.
Very much so.
As you can attest.
I can. I've done both.
Okay, Coop. I'm just gonna come out and say it.
I think he'd be a trumpet
Coop might
player.
have to be the audience member.
Yeah, he doesn't like music. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. He's not a music guy.
Yeah,
That's
Kyrie has saxophone written all over him.
Yeah.
Alto sax or tenor
trumpet.
sax playing solos. Like Kyrie wants to solo. He wants to dance.
He trumpet player.
I feel like Max Christie would look like real straight edge, but he could hit all the notes. I think he'd probably be a little too heavy on the technique.
I can see him doing like the lean back thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he'd maybe look a little rigid and kind of be a little too technical, but I do feel like Max Christie could play the trumpet.
The
This
Utah.
might get us to the tip-off. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying
We
the
got
Utah
a minute
Jazz
left.
starting five is Keyonte George, Isaiah Collier, Kyle Filipowski, Cody Williams, and Ace Bailey. Your starting five for Utah. Brandon Williams, Jaden Hardy, Dwight Powell, Naji Marshall, Caleb Martin. Your starting five.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God, dude.
Not a crescendo.
Unleash it.
Mavericks looking for their first win against the Utah Jazz this year.
We got the screaming come up to that.
Oh, that's the best part.
Dude, this is great.
How would you know? We never played it to this far before.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm now saying this is the best
Oh,
part.
okay. I was like, how do you know? You just got this on loop at home right now? Is that what you got?
Maybe I will after tonight.
Oh, wow.
Lil Nesta said, "Hey guys, I can't wait for this game. Our season has been so awesome."
It has been. It's been a great year.
It's been an incredible year.
Mr.
Bow,
Snow.
wow. Give me something high. Oh, no. Ah, okay, all right. I think we had a little plunger mute on the trumpet.
Maybe I should like cut that part. That TBR sad trombone sound.
Oh, we got a live audience in the background too.
Mr. CLB said that's a banger.
Dude, it is.
Oh wow,
it is.
We are underway. Your officials tonight: Mark Davis, Sean Corbin, Matt Callio. As Brandon Williams turns it over for the Mavericks' first turnover of the night.
How many do you think they'll have
between Brandon Williams and Jaden Hardy?
No, as a team in this league.
I'll probably say 20.
I'll take the under. I don't think they'll get any more than like 19 and a half.
Which is funny because they had 21 turnovers the last time these two teams played a week ago. So we both took the under on the turnovers.
Well, tonight will be different.
Okay.
I can feel it.
Filipowski gets the scoring started for Utah as Jaden Hardy misses a three-pointer that goes over the backboard. As the Mavericks were abysmal from the three-point line last night. Unfortunately, not off to a great start tonight. Was looking forward to a matchup again of the top 5 picks in the NBA draft between Cooper Flagg and Ace Bailey. But, of course, Cooper Flagg not playing tonight as Ace Bailey gets on the board for Utah. We'll have plenty of conversations tonight. Obviously, we're less than 3 weeks away from the NBA trade deadline, which will be on February 5th. No shortage of conversation for your Dallas Mavericks as Dwight Powell gets the Mavs on the board with a second chance point bucket there. As Cody Williams tried to punch one on Dwight Powell, and he said, not happening. As Caleb Martin.
Nice little move.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite a Euro step, but it was
a little half Euro step.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah. So we'll have plenty to talk about tonight. Mark Stein reporting a little bit when it comes to the whole Jonathan Kuminga idea for the Dallas Mavericks as well. So
it was like a Canadian step.
Oh, we're going to go with Canadians.
Canadians they're definitely not American, but like they're kind of European, but they're not totally European.
And we'll also keep you up to date on what's happening in and around the association.
Silence after that. And we'll also.
Yeah, it's fine.
I got a lot of time to fill tonight already.
Yeah.
I'm emptying the notebook tonight.
And we'll also keep you up to date on what's happening in and around the association as well on this Thursday night. We've already had one game in the books today. The Orlando Magic had a nice comeback win over the Memphis Grizzlies in Berlin.
Did you see that dunk?
Anthony Black dunked over not 1, not 2, not 3, 4 Grizzlies. Even the photos that have come from that, some of the best photos I've ever seen. Like he is literally dunking on 4 Memphis Grizzlies.
DFW native and very nice man.
Yeah, Anthony Black. Yeah.
Son of Baylor alum. He almost came to Baylor, I think, where we wanted. I don't know.
His dad's name is Baylor alum.
No, son of a. I went blank on his name, so that's why I cut it off there. I was like, son of Baylor alum.
Huh?
I should have said a.
I was gonna say if my name was Baylor alum, I probably would go to Baylor.
I messed that up. I'm trying.
Brandon Williams knocks down a couple of free throws as the Mavericks up 6-4 here. Well, Keyonte's not going to be afraid to get the shots up tonight for Utah.
He's like constantly in a state of almost falling down.
Who is?
Caleb. He doesn't have like good balance, I don't think. Like, look, he's
as Ace Bailey blocked the shot there.
That's the sound I make when I'm about to fall down.
Hey, ref.
As Keyontegeorge blows by Jaden Hardy for the layup.
Sick him.
And not too much, Tanner. Not too much.
I will go all in. With tonight's game, we need the tank helmets.
Mavs need to lose this game, dude. This is a huge game.
Yeah.
Have to lose.
Yeah, the Mavericks playing a baseball series with the Utah Jazz. They will play tonight. They'll have the day off tomorrow. Then they'll play each other again on Saturday afternoon with tip-off. Ace Bailey with the throwdown.
What in tarnation?
Is this the biggest 2-game stretch this season?
Easily.
Agreed.
Could make or break lottery dreams over the next 3 days. Brandon Williams, a nice little up and under move there. But yeah, they're in a baseball series, so they'll play tonight. They have day off tomorrow, then they'll play on Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock, the rare afternoon start time
It's a weird time to start a game.
It is kind of a weird time to start a game.
What is the reason for such things?
Not sure. It is divisional Saturday in the NFL, so a lot of folks' attention will be on the National Football League.
Not ours. We're going to be locked in to every single dribble. Right?
Yeah.
The other game won't even be on.
The first game actually does start at 3:30. The first,
Yeah, but we're gonna have Mavs Jazz on all 3 TVs.
probably not.
Yeah, probably will.
Probably
We
not.
probably will.
We don't even have them on all 3
do
TVs
another
right now.
Well, we'll have Mavs Jazz on one, Mavs Jazz on the other one, and then the local news on the third one. Or we could have the channel where it just shows you airports from around the world, like it just cuts to each camera like 5 seconds at a time.
There's a channel like that?
Oh, dude, come on. There's
What?
anything.
What?
You watch those, like you watch Fast. They got channels for everything.
I think, isn't it supposed to be cold? What if we put the third TV on just the fireplace?
Ooh,
From
is it going to be
Netflix.
cold this weekend?
Isn't
Hang
it?
on.
Is there a cold front coming in this
Don't get
weekend?
me excited.
Maybe I'm wrong.
I mean, it's already freezing outside. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It's pretty-
34 low, 46 high.
That's
On
pretty
Saturday?
cold.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
chilly.
a little chilly.
We could use a fireplace.
That's pretty snug. I see 45 and 29.
On Saturday?
Well, I'm looking at Apple. I don't know what you're looking at.
I'm not looking
Well,
at
guess
Apple.
what?
That's for
Well,
sure.
that much.
I'm
I
going to
know.
pull up the official weather
Oh,
channel
you know what?
app.
This must be the wind chill.
Do y'all have the WAP?
I have the weather. No,
What does that even mean?
that's
By the time we get out of here, it's going to be in the 40s.
that's
But I think
Fox
the wind chill's gonna be
4's.
lower than that.
Which is funny because
Better be funny.
I had family members start using that term, and
Are you serious?
I'm like, my mom was like, I'm gonna check the WAP, and all I could think of was the song, and I'm like, wait, what? Don't you
Don't
don't
be like,
say
Mom,
that
you know what?
term.
You go check it. Get it,
Like,
girl.
Don't
Let's go.
use that term.
Good for
She's like,
you.
what? It's the weather app. Like, why did they call that?
The
Maybe it
official
was before
weather
the
Let's be
song.
channel.
honest. How many
apps.
people do you think work at Fox that have heard the song WAP?
That's a good question.
Or do they say WAP?
WAP.
I know they
WAP.
just say it.
The song?
Yeah, and
The song is WAP.
do they say okay? It is WAP. Okay.
Yeah.
Because
By the way, the official
Mm.
weather channel app says it's going to be 47 degrees with a low of
So
25.
we all have different.
wow, it was
we all
vastly different.
conflicting.
Yeah,
Okay, everyone remember what yours said, and then we'll see who is most accurate.
Who is most accurate?
46 and 29. That is pretty cold though. Is it going to snow? I love the snow.
No precipitation predicted for Saturday. It's just going to be chilly.
Darn it.
There is some predicted precipitation for this coming Wednesday, though.
I like the way that sounded. Predicted wow, I can't say it.
Yeah,
all.
it's
Predicted precipitation.
Mhm.
You nailed that.
Thank you.
That's because he's a pro and I am not.
I'm going to go gather some snacks. I'll be right back.
Good luck.
Oh no! Hey, yo, are you good there? Gee whiz, man.
We can't lose any more guys to injury.
Tonight is a special night at the American Airlines Center. It is Seats for Heroes tonight, which began. This is the 19th edition. The Mavericks are 16-2 all time in these games. In fact, they've won 7 straight of these Seats for Heroes games, where soldiers and veterans are able to attend tonight's game and have themselves a good time. So, really good cause for the Mavericks that they do this every single year. They've done it now. This is the 19th edition of such games. Almost 4 minutes into the first quarter as Ace Bailey misses the jumper as the Mavericks are up 10-8. You can see the score bug on the screen as well
Yes.
if you're watching us.
Oh, it got poked away. Never mind. Or a foul?
It was foul.
Okay. Were you at the arena before the game?
I was not.
Oh.
I was a little later coming in tonight, so did not go to the arena prior to tonight's game. So
I was going to ask what the vibes were like. I can only assume.
yeah, it feels like just based off of us watching, it feels somewhat quiet in the American Airlines Center. It is also a school night as well, so there's also some of that.
School.
Yeah.
The upper deck looks
It looks pretty
barren.
Empty. Yeah, it looks pretty empty up there.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I mean, the lower bowl doesn't look that crowded either. But geez, dude,
Yeah.
platinum level looks empty. Yeah, it's rough. Granted, it is a late arriving crowd, and reports from the Stars crew. You can back this up or call them a bunch of liars. Reports from the Stars crew indicated that traffic was something serious on the way down here for them.
Yeah, one of our hosts had a little bit of an issue getting into the studio with.
How was it for you coming from out east?
I left at a pretty good time, so it wasn't too bad for me. Usually from my house to the studio door, when traffic is clear, it's 30 minutes. Today was about 40, so not too bad.
Can't Owen just like get out of his car and get on a scooter instead and like drive down the shoulder of the highway?
I don't know if taking a scooter all the way from his home to the studio is the best of ideas.
I'm thinking like whenever he hits traffic, he's probably not all the way up at his house. He's probably like a little closer. So he can just leave his car on the side of the highway, jump out, get on a scooter, and then he'd get here faster. And then later you can get your scooter or get your car.
I actually really agree with that. Make the shot.
Oh boy. Oh. I like that little fake.
I was gonna say I don't know where. Who was that? I don't know where.
Naji?
No, I'm talking about the Jazz defender. Like where they were going.
Oh.
Like where was Ace Bailey going?
You thought he was throwing the oop?
Like where are you going? He like looked up and ran backwards.
No. Williams and Hardy already at 2 combined assists. So,
are you looking into the future already?
Oh, maybe am I?
You might be looking into the future already.
Maybe about like 30 seconds. I think it's about to happen.
So that's a yes.
Well, the score was the same, and then it wasn't. So no, because that was a Naji assist. So no, they already have 2 assists from other baskets. Yeah. Maybe they were just generous with an assist.
No more spoiling the future for you.
I didn't spoil. Because that was a Naji assist.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow.
Not nice.
Wait, was that not a...
No, it hit the rim.
Oh, okay.
It hit the a rare layup that hits the underside of the rim.
Okay. Did it? No, I guess. Really close.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, his 3-point shot is still not...
Get up!
Ah! Oh, wow.
Oh,
he tipped that in?
nice.
How did he tip that in?
Because he's...
Cody Williams, the brother of J-Dub.
I don't. Oh, that's right.
Jalen Williams.
I found out about his existence last Jazz game.
Whose Thunder are in action tonight.
Been around for a long time. He's been alive like 20, 22 years.
Oh, wow. Wow.
I didn't know about him. My bad.
Timeout on the floor with 5:44 left in the first quarter. Jazz up 16-15 on the Dallas Mavericks. As we take a look around the association, let you know what some of the other games and scores are tonight on this Thursday evening. As I mentioned, one game already in the books earlier this afternoon in Berlin, Germany. Shout out to Dirk, who was in attendance for today's game, as the Orlando Magic went 118-111 over the Memphis Grizzlies. Paolo Banchero had 26 points in the losing effort for Orlando. Jaren Jackson Jr., in the win for Orlando, Jaren Jackson Jr. had 30 points in the losing effort. John Morant was out for today's game with injury, so he did not play. Other games in action that are already underway. The Detroit Pistons hosting the Phoenix Suns tonight. Pistons up 75-74 with 6 minutes left in the third quarter there. Miami hosting Boston tonight. Miami up 68-56 with 10:27 left in the third quarter. The second half just getting underway in South Beach. Meanwhile, in Houston, Houston Rockets hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder. Thunder up 55-48 as the second half gets underway at Toyota Center in Houston. Chet Holmgren, 16 points in the first half for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Meanwhile, in San Antonio, Giannis in the Bucks visiting Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs up 42-37 with 7 minutes left in the first half there in San Antonio. And later on tonight, the game's tipping off at 9 and 9:30. You've got the Golden State Warriors hosting a New York Knicks team that will not have Jalen Brunson tonight. He sprained his ankle, so he is not available tonight for the New York Knicks. Meanwhile, the Portland Trail Blazers are hosting the Atlanta Hawks. And in the nightcap tonight, the Los Angeles Lakers will be hosting the Charlotte Hornets. That game will tip off at 9:30 p.m. tonight. Kind of your look around the association on this Thursday evening.
Terrific Thursday evening.
A terrific Thursday evening.
Except for the Mavs' entire roster being hurt.
Yeah.
Besides that. They were just talking about your guy, Gerald Sensabaugh.
That's right. Gerald Sensabaugh. That's right. Went off for 43 last night. Yeah. No, Bryce had himself a hell of a game last night for second most points off the bench in Jazz history. It's Musa Cisse. Throw it down, Musa. Throw it down.
Who had more?
What?
Who had more points? Because that was the second most. Who had the most?
Oh, I do not know. I don't know who had the most. Sensabaugh trying to pick up where he left off last night. Misses the three-pointer there. First team can't go back all-star. Musa Cisse with the dunk on the assist from Klay Thompson.
Ferocious.
Yeah. Whoa.
No.
Oh, come on,
No,
Naji.
Naji.
Get up. Get up.
No, thank you. Please don't.
Any other time would be okay, but not tonight.
Yeah, not tonight. We
buddy.
kind of need you to play. Available bodies. Is Musa bullied the rookie there, Clayton. He got elbow in the back of the head.
Hey, he got my head.
He got elbow in the back of the head. My head. Kyle Anderson showing why his nickname is Slow Mo as Ryan Nembhard blows by him.
Not that Ryan's known for being super fast. Oh, gross.
I mean, when you're blowing by, Kyle Anderson, anybody's pretty quick.
Makes you look fast.
As Naji Marshall bullies Cody Williams getting to the paint for his patented floater. Mavs on a little run here.
Womp. How was the beef and broccoli?
It was all right. It was all right.
Did the job.
Look at Musa.
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
What just happened?
Musa giveth.
Oh.
Well, I guess really Musa taketh the
and
rebound.
then he tried to
and then
give it
giveth away.
and giveth away. Yes, for sure.
Yeah, that was a little low for Caleb there.
Oh, the new Mav.
Yeah, we're about to see our first look at Jeremiah Robinson Earl, who signed a 10-day contract earlier today on a hardship deal that the Mavericks were granted. He, of course, has been with the Texas Legends, has played 11 games, averaged over 19 points, nearly 12 boards.
Did you know that? His stats before that graphic?
Of course not.
Oh, okay.
No.
It's like, dang, are you just
You're not supposed to dox
really
like
that prepared?
You're not supposed to dox the, But
people like when you peel the curtain back.
that is true. That's true. Of course, he also spent some time earlier this year with Rick Carlisle and the Indiana Pacers. Did Jeremiah Robinson Earl? So
I knew that without having to look at the graphic.
I did know that as well. Ryan Nembhard, Musa Cisse, Klay Thompson, Jeremiah Robinson Earl, and Miles Kelly. Raise your hand if you thought you would ever see that lineup for the Mavericks at any point this season. Okay, that's one. Which also means, gentlemen, D'Angelo Russell has still not checked in to tonight's game.
The poll finished either 71 or 72% people said he would play. So
The Mavs have 11 available, and they've already played 10.
They've already played 10 of them.
Including the guy who signed today.
Including Jeremiah Robinson Earl got off the bench.
I know, but still.
He still got off the bench before D'Angelo Russell did. And with that three-pointer, Klay Thompson
I was just about to bring that up.
Has now tied Damian Lillard for fourth most all-time, 2,804 three-pointers made in the illustrious career of Klay Thompson. The next three for him will move him solely into fourth place. The only three players that have made more threes than Klay Thompson, Ray Allen, James Harden, and the incomparable Stephen Curry, who has made 4,201 three-pointers in his career. That's almost 1,000 more than second place. James Harden, I believe James Harden at 3,293, something around those numbers there.
How does Coop being out tonight change your opinion about him being able to pass Steph if he plays 40 years?
Him missing this game probably is the reason that he's going to miss it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate, but and it was not 40, it was like 60. I don't know if he's going to get there. I know it was right about actually 50 seasons. If he doesn't miss any more games after this one.
Okay. Got it.
Which is possible.
It is. But not probable.
That did not look like a good shot.
Oh, he got fouled.
That was Taylor Hendricks on the three-point attempt there. At one point, I thought the Mavericks were going to draft Taylor Hendricks.
Luke asked, how does the JRE signing impact NIMBY getting a contract in terms of dates? I don't think it changes anything.
I don't think it changes anything.
I don't think so because it's a hardship 10-day. And I don't know this to be true, but I believe if you get a hardship exemption for a 10-day, it does not count against your cap. I believe. I could be wrong on that. I take no accountability for a mistake if I'm wrong on that. But I do believe it's different than a disabled player exception. Those would still count against you if you use them. But a hardship exemption, I believe, because it's induced by circumstances that are presumably beyond your control.
Klay! No. When you said that sounds right, I thought you were saying that to him saying, I take no accountability. So that's what
that does sound about right, actually.
We saw J-Kid drop that play, by the way, in the huddle.
I was trying to get Klay the three-pointer.
We literally saw him draw that on the board. What's up, Sam Nessler?
Sam Nessler.
You want to get on camera? You want to get on mic? Oh, okay.
You sure?
He's like, no.
The entire Mavs roster is hurt. It's a fun game. Yeah.
I got hurt last night. Yeah.
They're playing a guy right now that they signed today. So that's where things are at.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No. And their best player is hurt. So, or he's sick.
The guy that's shooting free throws right now, his nickname is Slow-Mo.
Slow.
And he plays like it. Like it is incredible to watch him play basketball.
He said Kyle Anderson needed to either come on home or get a hair transplant. Shout out to Lutz. Oh, man. I'm not going to lie to you. Every time I see Kyle Anderson now these days, the first thing that comes to mind is, for some reason, I saw some video a while back, and the Warriors were having some kind of poker tournament.
That was
the night.
Did not have faith in that one, but it went in.
Luka got traded, and Stephen Curry's first reaction and first person he turned to was Kyle Anderson, and he yelled at him, slow. And you just see Kyle Anderson put his hand over his face like, what the hell just happened?
I think I've seen that video.
Yeah. It was pretty incredible real-time reaction by other NBA players in the league. It went down that night. Two minutes left in the first quarter. Mavs up 26-24 as we are on three-point history watch as Klay Thompson needs one three-pointer to move into fourth place all by himself on the all-time three-point made list.
Luke brought up that Klay is the only like full-time roster guy in the court right now. Everyone else is two ways or signed to a 10-day.
Yeah, and if you kind of like zone out or only are looking in your peripherals, it is very easy to think that Jeremiah Robinson Earl is Spencer Dinwiddie because they have similar beard, similar hairstyle, similar posture. He's dribbling the ball right now.
Wasn't Dinwiddie? Wait, what number was
Dinwiddie was 26, but they both have long last names too.
Yeah. Oh wait, was that it?
I'm getting flashbacks.
Oh, never mind. That was that 3.
Klay is going to try and get 45 points tonight.
Yeah, he might as well.
I mean, yeah. What else?
Jack it up.
Here we go.
And there it is.
Oh,
Klay Thompson.
wow.
He realizes
He knew.
it. He understands. Klay Thompson with that three-pointer has now moved into 4th place all by himself on the all-time made three-point list. Now 2,805 three-pointers he has made in his career. The only gentlemen to make more three-pointers than Klay Thompson are Ray Allen, James Harden, and his former Splash Brother teammate, Steph Curry. As the Mavericks are on a little bit of a run here, they've extended the lead all of a sudden to 9 here in the first quarter.
It's not good. Need to lose.
The Jazz are out tanking the Mavericks, especially in this first quarter here. We've seen some ugly basketball from Utah to start off with, as the Mavericks already have 17 rebounds in the first quarter of tonight's game. It's going to be tough because this Jazz team stinks.
I mean, most of the players on the floor for the Mavs right now were not drafted. There's like all of these guys that are out here for Utah were drafted. Many of them in the lottery.
That's right. Ace Bailey, Walter Clayton drafted in this past year's NBA draft.
Hendricks lottery pick.
Lottery pick.
I think was like not technically lottery, but right after it. Kyle Anderson, first round pick. He's multi-time NBA champion, I think.
Uh-huh.
Or was he?
No,
he was on the Spurs teams, right? That one or no?
I think he has won one NBA championship, I believe.
Meanwhile, Nemby, undrafted. Miles Kelly, undrafted. JRE, I think he was a second-round pick, but 10-day contract. Musa Cisse, undrafted. Klay Thompson, older than me.
Well, we are at the end of the first quarter. The Dallas Mavericks lead by 11, 35-24. At the end of one. Klay Thompson in double figures in the first quarter there for the Mavericks. As shout out to the group chat. Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, do I get a refund on Prize Picks for that?
Did not even he's not gonna play tonight, it feels like. DNPCD. Thank you.
You too.
Yeah, the Jazz, they're just going to out-tank the Mavericks tonight, it appears, because, Jusuf Nurkic is not even getting the start for a guy who's averaging a double-double for them this year. That's classic tank behavior. Klay Thompson, the only player in double figures in the first quarter, with 10 points, going 2 of 4 from downtown and 4 of 6 overall from the field. So, I don't know, Bobby. The Jazz are on their tank best tonight. That look on your face doesn't scream excitement about any of that.
Yeah, Mavs need to lose, man. Because, I mean, like, this is a very cynical way of looking at it, but the Mavs are up double digits right now because Klay is having a good first quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Klay's not going to be on the team after next season or maybe even after this season. So, it's cool to see him play well, but if you're trying to maximize your odds, you don't want to lose out on ping pong balls because guys that aren't going to be around here are playing well.
Yeah.
Such is life. You can't always get what you want.
Speaking of guys who may not be around much longer, the situation in Golden State is getting very, very tense between Jonathan Kuminga and the Golden State Warriors. For a guy who hasn't played in 13 straight games, been DNP CD'd by the Warriors, Jonathan Kuminga today demanded a trade from the Golden State
Not
Warriors.
requested.
Demanded a trade as the Warriors forward, the 6'7" forward, who's on a 2-year, $46.8 million contract, has fallen completely out of the rotation for the Golden State Warriors ahead of the February 5th trade deadline, and rumors continue to swirl about if he will be traded this deadline or if the Warriors hang on to him into the offseason. He has been linked to the Dallas Mavericks ahead of the trade deadline, and there are some folks who might like the idea of bringing in Jonathan Kuminga on a flyer where the team that does acquire him, or if the Warriors keep him, Kuminga will be on a team option going into next season. So the question I'll ask you, would you want to take a flyer on Jonathan Kuminga? Who would you part with? Who would you be okay parting with in order to make a Jonathan Kuminga trade happen, if it's even possible to make happen?
I do not really have much interest at all in Kuminga, but I understand that there are fans that do, just because he's young and super athletic and, maybe has some potential. Certainly hasn't been used in Golden State the way that he would want, but I just personally don't really see it, especially whenever you probably, if you do trade for him, you're gonna have to, give him the bag. But the real complicating factor that I think is going to prevent it from happening beyond just what I personally want the Mavs to do or not to do is his number is very specifically challenging for the Mavs to match. And the Warriors are hard capped at the second apron, and they have like $100,000 or less beneath the apron. So they really have to take back less money than they're sending out in this deal. And similarly, the Mavs are very close to the second apron, and so they can't really send out more money than they take back. So it'd have to be virtually a dollar for dollar match, and the Mavs just don't have the contracts to match that. Now, Stein came out and said that, yes, the Mavs had mentioned Kuminga before, or like that came up in conversation between the two teams, but only in the context of a possible Anthony Davis to Golden State trade, which obviously seemingly has no legs. I haven't seen the Warriors' name mentioned around 80 in a really long time. But if you are going to try and match $54 million in salary, obviously Kuminga's contract would be necessary there. But yeah, I don't see the math working out, and I also don't personally. I don't think it's worth it. I'm not sure the Mavs would think it's worth it either, because he plays the same position as a bunch of guys that are better than him. Like I would say, PJ's better than him. Coop obviously is better than him. Naji is probably better than him right now too. And significantly cheaper. Like I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, I think for any team that potentially acquires him, number one, they would be getting a player who obviously needs to get out of the situation that he's currently in, because it feels in a lot of ways that the Warriors are just holding him hostage at this rate. He's a 6'7" forward, 23 years old. Remember last year in the second round series against the Minnesota Timberwolves, actually played really well for Golden State, averaged over 24 points per game, shot over 55% from the field. And going into this season, Steve Kerr had felt like that Kuminga had earned a starting spot. In fact, was a starter for the Golden State Warriors to begin the season, and then has fallen completely out of favor since then. So, yeah, there's a lot of guys on this team that already play at that position, and are you going to make room for a Kuminga to slide cooperflagg down to the power forward position, or how that works by acquiring a player? Again, you would have the team option. So if you did acquire him, you could just let him go as an expiring and let him go into free agency, this year, or this summer, I should say. So I don't know if it makes a lot of sense for the Mavericks to acquire a Kuminga. I don't think the flyer is necessarily worth it, but he's eligible to be traded now as of yesterday. So his name will continue to be brought up in a number of conversations, depending on what the Warriors decide to do, who have had a disappointing season and aren't necessarily a championship contending team so far this year. So we'll see what happens with Jonathan Kuminga, as the Mavericks, of course, like all NBA teams, less than 3 weeks away from the NBA trade deadline. Mavericks have opened up a 17-point lead on the Utah Jazz, make it 15 now as Ace Bailey gets the bucket. As we're 3 minutes into the second quarter, as the Mavericks are up 45-30. Musa Cisse has had himself a hell of a game so far. A perfect 4-4 from the field.
He's playing great.
Yeah, he's been first team can't go back all-star. That's what he's doing. He's trying to earn himself a place in this league and a contract in this league, and he's been playing like it.
It looks like he's about to puke.
Musa?
Yeah, he's exhausted.
Yeah.
And he's got to stay out there even longer.
Yeah.
It's going to take a while to get back up. Yeah.
Yeah, he's breathing really heavy. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, the Jazz feel like they have mailed it in a lot of ways tonight on the second night of a back-to-back after losing a heartbreaker in Chicago. Nikola Vucevic hit a game winner for Chicago to beat them 128-126, and they've come out extremely flat. And one of the things the Mavericks have done, regardless of who's in and who's out of the lineup, they played hard all year. So I guess I'm not too surprised that a team that plays as hard as it does night in and night out is beating the brakes off of a Utah Jazz team who clearly feels like just tonight is the night to mail it in on the second night of a back-to-back.
Do you think that next year, whenever Dame is back and he and Klay are just passing each other like every day on the all-time three-point list, do you think the NBA is going to put out a graphic every single night?
Probably. Got to get them engagements. Got to get them views.
Yeah, they had to take a foul to get Musa out.
Yeah, because he's exhausted. He's absolutely exhausted.
Oh, Naji took a foul too. Oh, wait a minute. Is he hurt? Or does he just want to get out of the game?
No, Marshall just took the foul. He's still in.
Oh. Oh, okay. It looked like he was just like walking off the floor.
Yeah.
I'm like, dang. Not Naji.
Well, looked like he hurt his wrist a little bit earlier on a drive that he landed on, kind of funny, but he seems like he's okay.
All right. Well, at least I still get to make fun of Nurkic.
Because he's a DNP-CD tonight?
Yes.
Yeah, that, like I said,
he still has not played a single game against Naji since that fight.
Yeah.
And Kevin Love's not playing either, but he wasn't listed on the injury report.
He was not. So again, real tank behavior.
Jazz, man.
Yeah, it's I won't even call it shameful because they know what they're doing. But yeah, Kevin Love actually played. He had 10 rebounds in the game last week against the Mavericks. He is probably not going to play tonight. Jusuf Nurkic was averaging a double-double for the Utah Jazz. It appears that he's not going to play tonight either. So yeah, the call has been made to. Yeah, we're going to smoke tonight's game to do what we got to do. Laurimarkkanen is out for the game again tonight. He missed last night's game with illness. He's also missing tonight's game with illness. So, yeah. Danny Ainge has made the call. It's time, boys. It's time. Yeah, both these teams aren't necessarily incentivized to win a whole lot in the second half of this year, particularly the Utah Jazz. Now, if the Jazz finish, they have to protect their pick 1 through 8. So if that pick falls outside of the top 8, that pick will go to the Oklahoma City Thunder. So the Jazz aren't necessarily incentivized to win games because they want to fall within the top 8 of the lottery. Otherwise, they lose a lottery pick. And, of course, we all know the story about the Mavericks and their draft pick situation. This summer is the last time they will control their first-round pick until the year 2031, where some 8th grader right now is going to be available. 8th or 9th grader going to be available at that point.
He still looks like he's like 12, man.
Keyonte?
Yeah. I feel like he just might look young forever.
So does Max Christie. Max Christie got that look about him as well. Like Max Christie gonna forever look like he's 15.
Meanwhile, like, and I say this with no disrespect or anything, but like Ryan Nembhard,
Grown man.
yeah,
Grown man.
Ryan Nembhard looks like, and again, no disrespect,
Seasoned young man.
he looks like he could be 35.
Yeah,
he looks like he could be 45.
Yeah, seasoned young
like not
man.
like a haggard 45, but his face contains wisdom.
His face says, "I've been here before."
Yeah.
I got you.
Whereas Keyonte George, he could be a 40-year-old, 16-year-old.
If he showed up at the high school gym tomorrow and be like, "Oh, what grade you in?"
Well, and you know what? He will be at a high school gym tomorrow because they're honoring him at Louisville High School.
Oh, see,
I will not be there, but
I figure it's gonna miss work so that you could.
Well, no, they sent out a thing tomorrow. It's tomorrow night, and I'm like, man, Friday nights during the season. If you don't have to work on a weekend night during the basketball season, like you have got to take advantage of that.
You can take advantage of it by going to see Keyonte George get his number retired.
I'm going to Louisville on Sunday to see my family.
Okay,
I can't make 2 trips out there.
Of course you could.
No,
of course
can't do it. No, can't do it. Can't do it. I only put like 40 or 50 miles on my car per week, so 2 trips would put me way over my budget.
Oh wow, okay. Shout out to you saving the gas.
I do. I've had that car for almost 8 years now. It has like 42,000 miles on it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude.
All of
My
us aren't
2018
able.
Honda Civic.
All of us aren't able.
Yeah, no, I mean, all the money you spend on gas, I just spend on rent. So, I'm not winning anything here. I just don't have to go fill up my car very often. But it is like I drive rarely enough to where, not every time, but there are weeks where I go like, 4, 5, 6 days without getting in my car, sometimes even longer. And so whenever I go down to the parking garage, in the building I live in, I'm like, am I that way or this way? Or where did I haven't
Not
used
you
the
forget
thing.
where you parked your car.
Well, I mean,
that's hilarious.
Go down there, 5, 6 days in between visits.
Mm-hmm.
I did drive to the store the other day.
Oh, how was that for you?
It was great.
Oh, okay.
It was great. It was nice. Sunny. I like being at the grocery store. I love grocery shopping. Until I get to the cash register. Then I hate it. I spent like $80 here and I didn't even get anything, Mark Aguirre banking in a 3. All fans in attendance receive a T-shirt too?
Oh, nice.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Mavericks legend Mark Aguirre going to be having his jersey retired on January 29th at the American Airlines Center, taking on a Charlotte Hornets team who just recently announced they're going to be retiring Del Curry's number 30 jersey later on this year.
Gokujin said he's at the game and his kids are complaining.
Oh, about what?
Tell your kids to be grateful. They are lucky to get to watch Miles Kelly. They're seeing Jeremiah Robinson Earl's Mavs debut and they're complaining.
Oh, they're upset because they're not seeing their favorite players out there tonight. Is that what it is?
I don't know. I don't want to speak for his children, but if that's true, you got to find new children.
Cooper Flagg having a seat next to Mavericks minority owner Mark Cuban.
What do you think they talk about? There's 50 years between them?
Jeez,
something like that? For almost 50 years?
Yeah. Cuban's what? His early 60s now? Mid 60s?
He turned 60 in 2018, I believe. So he would be 66,
Cuban
67.
Almost 70?
Yeah.
He looks excellent for his age. Not gonna lie. Let's see. Cuban is. Oh yeah, he's 67.
Yeah.
He'll be 68 at the end of July. So yeah, literally almost 50 years. Isaiah Collier was aiming that 3-pointer. Goodness. Almost midway through the first, midway through the second quarter here.
No foul?
I guess that wasn't a foul.
Okay. It looked like he just shoved his elbow right into his diaphragm.
We told the rookie, get up, stay on your feet.
Walter?
Mm-hmm.
I guess that was a little exaggerated, but still. Oh, Dwight, go! 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 Euro step it! Let's go!
Oh, now you're excited.
Oh, dude, anytime Dwight does anything, I'm like, oh, precious.
Now you're excited.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, Mavericks up 14 as we are halfway through the second quarter here. The Jazz exhibiting just shameful take behavior. As
I mean, the difference that they're still playing their guys. I mean, these are all rotation guys.
They're not playing Nurkic. They're not playing Kevin Love, who's actually been a starter as of late.
Not playing Nurkic that does not mean you're tanking.
He's literally averaging a double-double for them.
I would say playing Nurkic means you're tanking. He sucks.
He's actually been good for them this year.
Dude, he is bad. He's a bad player, and he's a bad person.
I mean, the bad person part, based. He's actually putting up good numbers.
I forgot why. I know that he and Naji got in a little tiff, but why don't I like? I don't. Maybe we should talk about this some other time. I don't remember why I don't like him. I just know I don't like him. I haven't liked him in a really long time.
I think it was accentuated by what happened with.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Naji,
he's like a big flopper.
Yeah,
dramatic,
I think that's the impetus of your. Yeah. Cooper loving the half euro.
That's the most I've ever seen him smile before.
And he immediately went back to
big piece too on that necklace. Jeez.
I mean, when you got it like that,
that is shiny.
When you got it like that, Cooper got it like that.
What do you think that costs?
I don't even want to.
Like, I have no concept of jewelry pricing. Like, is that like $10,000, $50,000?
That might be 100.
Are you serious?
Might be 100. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a six-figure chain.
Oh my God! Why?
What you mean why?
Why?
He's 19. He's making millions and millions of dollars, man.
But what do you need a necklace for, dude?
To have the make people have conversations like this. Like, how much you think that's worth, man?
That is, I don't know. I'd put that in a mutual fund or in a.
Oh, quit talking responsibly, please.
Invest in your 401k,
please. He's 19.
He's not going to be 19 forever.
No.
And whatever the percentages of guys that go broke after they retire, granted,
he's not even legal enough.
I think it's going to be pretty tough for him to go broke.
What's he not? He's not even legal enough to do what in the U.S. still, like drink,
rent a car.
Yeah, like he can't do any of those things. So why not ball out with $100,000?
I don't know if you're like 18 or 19. Can you do an Airbnb? Can you book a hotel room?
You can book a hotel room.
You can.
You can be at least 18, I think, to do that. I think.
Damn, Utah's 1 of 16 from 3, huh?
Yeah, this is gross, man. Utah has been abysmal.
Mavs are 5 of 16, and they're clearly the best team.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the difference in the game, honestly.
Yeah.
Wow, up by 18 now.
Yeah, they're destroying the Utah Jazz.
Criminy Jim, man.
Making
Just
it
call
20.
it off.
Yeah, it's...
I would say, honestly, we've talked often about how bad our record is on the watch-along. Like, this being a win kind of counts as a loss. Let's be real.
As the Mavericks have opened up a 20-point lead on the Utah Jazz tonight, as Kyle Filipowski knocks down the three-pointer.
That was wet.
Well, the Mavs still, last I looked, they have the 3rd toughest remaining schedule, so there's still hope. There's tank hope.
I mean, the losses are coming. I mean,
they
still got games against the Lakers and the Knicks. They got another one. They got one more against the Nuggets, I believe. In fact, the Mavericks this season, correct me if I'm wrong, finished 15 of the last 18 games of the season will be on the road.
15 of their last 18?
It has to be.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The Mavs,
dude, that is crazy.
The Mavs started with so many home games, and I keep making these next 5 games graphics, and I'm like, how are there still so many home games?
Yeah.
That must be it. Because
15 out of 18 is just unreal.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the stretch will begin.
Well, that's a lot of like, oops, the plane left without all of our good players. They were late. They got cut up in traffic.
We couldn't find a hotel to stay in the city.
Yeah, they can't come on the 7-game road trip. I guess
like,
we're just gonna have to. We're gonna have to play Miles Kelly at center for all this.
So starting on March 3rd. So March 3rd through April 12th, the final month of the season, the Mavericks had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So out of those 21 games, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh no! What is happening right now? Oh my God! Oh, they came away with it. Oh, throw it up, lob it, dunk it. We deserve a timeout after that.
Let's see. I'll make sure I have that right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, they have 21 games between March 3rd and April 12th.
Klay's fired up.
Yeah, he's fired up, man. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. So 13 of their final 21 games will be on the road to end the season. So 13 to 21 to finish up on the road.
All right.
So if you take it down to
Gakujen just said, I actually fell asleep for 5 minutes at the AAC.
I don't want to ask where your seats are because that comes with all sorts of different connotations and stuff, but it looks empty up top.
Yeah.
Halftime entertainment might wake you up. I've actually been thinking of getting a cup of coffee, but I feel like if I drink coffee now, that could be tough.
Yeah, that's
dangerous.
rough.
But I don't want to go for like a sip of soda, and I don't want to make a whole coffee only to have like 2 sips of it. But I kind of could use a little jolt, just a little jolt, you know. Maybe beer will do it for me.
Oh wow.
Oh,
I already opened one for me.
Hell yeah, brother.
They're in there, so why not? GM Ben hooked us up. Shout out.
Yeah, I did see
Ben.
there's a lot of beer in that fridge right now.
Yes. He hooked us up.
So yeah, that kind of gives you an idea how much time they'll be spending on the road in the final month and a half of the season. I mean, they do end their regular season with a home game against the Chicago Bulls.
Chicago?
But yeah, 13 of their final 21.
That game will have lottery implications.
I saw a report today that Chicago finally might be ready to actually blow it up.
Yeah, we'll see.
Which that was
I'll
my
believe
exact
it when I see it.
That was my exact thought when I saw the report. I was like, okay, buddy.
Also,
okay. like now you decided, okay.
What are they going to blow up? Like they have a bunch of bad players.
They have a bunch of expirings. Vucevic, Kobe White. They have one more.
Someone
that I'm
would
forgetting.
give up something good for Kobe White.
Yeah.
You don't think?
Maybe. They want an unprotected first-round pick for him. I don't know if anyone's giving him that. Unprotected one to pay Kobe White $30 million a year.
Yeah,
I don't know. Yeah, Zach. But like they have
Zach
Pat
Collins
Williams
is another
like,
one. Yeah,
that's a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
that's just a bunch of guys. Kevin Huerter, guy.
Kevin Huerter.
And I'm not saying that because they're all white. All right, I'm white. I have nothing but respect for all white NBA players, as well as black NBA players and all sorts of brown and any race, any ethnicity, any background, but in nationality. But Bulls have a lot of guys that are not very good. A lot of them.
I mean, teams could look at them and say, "Hey, we get some money off our books."
Did you just say you have respect for all NBA players?
He did.
I don't know.
I have nothing but respect for all NBA players except for Jusuf Nurkic.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I was thinking of.
And Lou Dort.
Not the one that was in trade rumors yesterday that we discussed.
And Miles Bridges.
That, yeah,
I do not have respect for Miles Bridges. Yeah.
KG and us were like, no thanks.
Yeah.
We're good.
Yeah, there's not enough first round picks you could pay me to take Miles Bridges.
No, absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Unless it's like you get like 5 extra ones just to trade for him, and then you promptly cut him. But even then, I don't know.
I don't even know if that's worth it.
That's like dirty money. You know?
Yeah, this is
double
really
allegedly.
All right. Well, yeah,
and legally.
Exactly.
This is our next highlight pod.
Yeah.
Mavs up 18.
Do you think the Jazz will score 66 points in the game?
Yes.
Okay, that's bold. That's
bold.
bold.
I need to check.
Will they clear 90? Now that's a whole nother question.
That is a really good question.
Yeah, I don't know if they clear 90 tonight at this rate.
Update: Brandon Williams, Hardy, 2 assists each. So it's gonna,
4?
It's gonna come down to the wire.
This is gonna come down to the end. Yeah.
You picked a good number.
7. Yeah.
It's got to be more than 7 though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So 7 is a loss.
7. Yeah.
Yeah. You
it
can't
was
push.
over 7.
The Mavericks really have a 20-point lead going into halftime.
Yeah.
It's just so well, maybe not.
Oh
my
gosh! Did he airball layup?
Did he?
Who's next?
I love Keyonte. I kind of wish he would have done airball too. That was hilarious.
Oh my god, dude! The Jazz really are. This is a crime.
Yeah, this is disgusting.
Cease and desist.
Yeah. Like the Mavericks dropping a 70 spot. Now, granted, the Jazz coming into tonight are dead last in the NBA in defensive rating, but this is even putting that to shame. Like, what?
Well, and listen, I believe in Will Hardy. Will Hardy believes in me, but
I don't know the reference.
Isn't that the Joe Henry song, right?
I believe in Joe Hendry.
Oh, okay.
Does he believe in me?
He does believe in you.
Yeah.
Wave your hands from side to side.
But Will
I
Hardy
believe in
has a
Joe
reputation as this
Hendry.
innovative head coach, and the Jazz have sucked for a long time.
Does he want? But does he want to suck?
Well, if he's as good of a coach as he is, then the Jazz. If he's as good a coach as he. I mean, let's be honest. If you could, you would.
Hey, yo!
But he, if he's a great coach, if you have a great coach and you have a great player, and they say laurimarkkanen is like the best player of all time, you want to trade for him, buddy. But you have better luck building a time machine, going back in 2017 and drafting him yourself. Okay, so if you have this untouchable player and you have a great head coach that is super good, why does your team suck ass? Like, figure it out, man. Figure it out. They've drafted a bunch of guys that are still all very young, so it's too early to say if any of them are going to pan out or not. But a lot of the guys that they've drafted that are in year 2 or 3 or 4 are just kind of guys, and they're going to be doing this forever. Like, you eventually have to try to be good. You have to. It's not going to just suddenly happen. You have to do something.
Well, to be fair, they thought that this past year's draft was the one for them because they went complete bottom out to go get cooperflagg, and that worked out horribly for them. Like, having the worst record and dropping the 5th in the lottery was an absolute unmitigated disaster.
Yeah, now they've wasted
Utah.
3 years of Lauri-Markkanen's career,
and now
they just wasted it.
They're about to try to do it again to go get AJ Devansa or Darren Peterson or Cameron Boozer. Shout out to former Utah Jazz Carlos Boozer. Like, they're going to try. I think after this year, if they finally do get to that top 3 spot, I think that's when they finally say, all right, cool, now it's time for us to.
They better go for it, man. Because if I were Adam Silver, I would just fine them like $10 million or more. I would fine them $100 million at the end of every season for wasting everyone's time.
But I do think that they were like, okay, we're gonna get cooperflagg, and now we're gonna
even
take
if
off.
they got one of the other ones, that could have been. I know they
yeah.
wanted flag.
They wanted flag, yeah.
But
yeah,
if they'd gotten top 3, that might have been. Although, I guess we'd have to see how VJ or Dylan Harper would pair with Keyonte.
VJ would have been fun in Utah.
I think so too.
Yeah, VJ would have been fun in Utah. I think he found himself a tremendous situation in Philadelphia. Like that guard tandem with him and Maxey is unbelievable to watch every night. Like they are very fun to watch. And it has relegated Paul George at this stage in their career, which is fine, to be low-key a fourth option on Philadelphia.
The shell of Joel Embiid is kind of there.
I mean, to be honest, give Joel Embiid credit. Like he's been healthy here recently, and he's played well when he's been on the floor. And him being a third option, because Tyrese Maxey is the best player on that team now.
It's more so what he's getting paid to be.
Yes, the third option. Yeah, for sure, for sure. But Dylan Harper's found himself in a really good situation in San Antonio. Like he gets to come off the bench and run that second unit. Big physical guard, can get downhill. Good passer, got good feel for the game. So, I mean, even Keyonte in Charlotte, they're a fun watch, even with LaMelo Ball's antics. Keyonte had a fantastic rookie year for Charlotte. So they kind of got something building there a little bit as well with Brandon Miller and what they got going on. So
it is definitely a little something.
Yeah,
I'm such a hater, right? I'm such a hater.
I mean, Charlotte's been bad for so long.
Charlotte or
Utah and
Knippel?
Charlotte. Those are the two subjects of my ire.
Yeah.
It was Washington last year, but they've gotten their act together a little bit.
Charlotte's a much bearable watch this year. Like they're a much more.
Oh my god!
Yeah. What is
I thought it was going to dribble all the way through everyone.
Did that like fall out of his hand? That was weird.
Like I don't feel completely. Oh wow! He just
backcourt. Open your fucking eyes, buddy.
You kidding me, bro? Dude, obvious backcourt.
I'm getting tossed from the game after that. If I'm Ime,
yeah,
That's
Ime
what
has to be pissed. Yeah, that is crazy.
He was
that is unreal.
He had both feet on the wrong side of the line.
That is unbelievable.
And like he wasn't like
Show us a
particularly
replay.
in a hurry to get back.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like a
it's like,
like he was just like, hey guys. I'm gonna go get a beer.
By the way, we're reacting to the fact that the Thunder are absolutely destroying the Houston Rockets tonight. They're up by 16 with about 4.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter on the road. Rockets haven't even cleared 85 yet in that game.
And then who was that who just did that? Do we see who it was?
I think it was AJ Mitchell. I think it was.
Okay. Most obvious backcourt violation of all time that does not get called.
But the Mavericks appear like they're on their way to a win tonight as the Jazz have just completely out-tanked the Mavericks. They have not played Kevin Love. They have not played Jusuf Nurkic. Keyontegeorge has not been good. Meanwhile, the Mavericks dropped 70. They scored 35 points each of the first two quarters. They lead by 20 at halftime, 70-50. Your leading scorer, Naji Marshall's been putting on a show. 18 points tonight, 7-11 from the field. Klay Thompson got 15 points. He's got 3 made threes. Musa Cisse, the only other Maverick in double figures, he's got 10 points.
I'm about to put this in my body.
What is that?
I don't know.
Don't put that in your body.
Where did you get it from?
Well, this wrapper.
Don't put that in your body. That looks like a small brain.
What is that?
Like, what is that?
Was it candy over in the candy thing?
Yeah.
Is that like, what is that? What is that?
It's well, I'm not going to name it.
Yeah, I wouldn't put. How long has that candy been sitting out over there? I wouldn't put that in your body.
I don't know. Not very long, I don't think.
Oh. Yeah, because that looks like a small brain. I would not eat that.
I'm going to see what happens.
Oh, okay. All right. Sounds like me and you'll be doing the rest of the watch along tonight. Yeah. Keyontegeorge got 12 points.
Honestly,
Tastes good.
Pretty good. Oh, wow. Okay.
It's pretty good.
Glad it's worked out for you. You want to hear how abysmal the Jazz were in the first half shooting the ball?
Tell us.
So the Jazz went 18. They went 18 of 47 from the field. That's a 38% clip.
Okay. Not great.
They went you can see it on the screen now. 2 of 19 from 3 in the first. Yeah, I'm sorry. The bench is actually destroying. The Mavericks bench is actually destroying the Utah bench in that first half. And what is a 36-9 disparity? So the Mavericks bench has scored 4 times more points than the Jazz bench tonight. So
and those 3-point shooting numbers are gross.
We've got Luke asked if we think the Philly's going to trade Grimes. I don't know.
I don't know. I think Philly likes him.
He signed. It's only a 1-year deal, right? They
Yeah,
signed.
he's on the qualifying offer.
Yeah.
Which means he is an unrestricted free agent.
You are a Brooklyn Nets. Quentin Grimes, you are. Look at this. That is unbelievable.
1 foot doesn't.
Look at the
Does he have
referee. He's
both
not even
feet?
looking.
Oh yeah, he's not.
Not even looking.
Well, it's not. It's this guy's
You got
job.
both.
Over here, there's a ref standing right next to him too. Oh, they called him for a tech out of that?
for that?
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm getting ejected. I don't even care.
Did they even?
Wow.
What I would do, because I'm such a now I'm all talk. I don't know if I'd actually do this, but I would call a timeout, and then I would go stand exactly where he was over the line.
Yeah.
And if they didn't get the point, then I would literally just sit down on the court.
Oh wow. Real demonstrative. Okay.
And I just point
Bobby's
up.
getting ejected.
I'd point up to the jumbotron to see the replay.
You can't even challenge the play like that.
Nope.
Oh wow. So the referees just completely missed it. As the Houston Rockets have been abysmal tonight, as the Thunder are starting to find their mojo again after beating up on the Spurs the other night. They're gonna finish beating up on the Houston Rockets tonight.
I think this is natural
Doing
color.
another one.
Is that another one of those?
Oh, I've had like 6.
Okay. With the win for the Thunder tonight, they're going to improve to 35-7 after their first 42 games.
This timing's perfect because he's having all this sugar right now, which means he'll crash right when it's time for post game. So it's gonna be great.
No, we don't want him to crash.
I know.
I'll just eat more. I'll just eat more. I don't care.
And then you'll crash after. Right?
I'm a born performer. I will always rise to the occasion. As soon as those lights turn on, baby, I'm snapping right into character.
As SGA and Kevin Durant share a moment on the floor. Oh, Shea only has 17 points tonight? Oh, wow.
Streak is ending.
So Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has scored at least 20 points in 111 straight games, in danger of seeing that streak broken, as he only had, I guess he now has 18. So he's got, 3.5 minutes to get 2 points to keep that streak alive.
Diagonal will pull him if he was real.
No, he's going to leave him in there to get his 2 points.
Assert dominance. You're not bigger than the team. This is OKC. It's not about you.
I mean, they're already up by 1 million, so.
I know. You need to sit him, keep him healthy. This isn't about you, bud. Can't put him in a graphic.
Why are all their starters are out there? Or maybe not all.
Well, the Rockets have pulled all theirs. SJ is literally in there to go get these 2 points.
But so are the other guys.
As of course he would earn the last 2 at the free throw line before he gets pulled from tonight's game to keep the streak alive. I imagine Oklahoma City will pull him as soon as he makes these 2 free throws to get him out of there. Because for who? For what? At this rate?
Hope he misses.
Yeah, he's not missing these free throws.
I hope he misses too. It'd be fun.
They're just gonna leave him in there until he gets the
No, keep missing.
And there's 20.
Boo.
And at the next whistle, I imagine
now they can interview him after the game, and the whole team crowds around them like dorks, because that's what the Thunder are. They're dorks.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say about that.
The people in Oklahoma that have internet are going to see this and get real mad at you. They already got mad at me earlier this year.
There's the timeout. There's
real mad at me earlier this year.
There's the timeout. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander exits the game.
All the ones real mad at me last season.
All the ones that knew how to type.
Whenever Dort just punched PJ in the nuts or whoever it was.
It's like they searched for Lou Dort's name and found your tweet and just went ham.
Well, I mean, it broke containment. I got a couple retweets from strategically placed sources, but yeah, imagine watching one of your guys punch someone in the nuts and be like, actually, you're cringe sweaty for getting mad about that. He's just trying to make a play. You're just mad. Also, Luka flops all the time. It's like, yeah, you're right. Luka does flop, except for whenever he has a hand gripping his private parts.
Which rivalry do you think Cooper Flagg will embrace the most as it's in his Dallas Mavericks career?
I don't really think he has any rivals right now, right?
Which one do you think will become?
It has to build.
The
Mavs were building one with the Thunder.
Yeah.
And who else?
Yeah,
I was
I'm
The
just guessing.
Suns,
Like
the
the
Suns,
shame
and then they
of
got
it-
it shit on.
It's like
Yeah.
the Mavs beat the Thunder, and that was awesome. But the shame is that the Thunder never got to beat the Mavs. Because like if they would have played in the playoffs last year and the Thunder would have beat them, dude, now it is
now
game
it's game
on.
Yeah.
on. Yeah.
And if the Mavs would have beaten them, would have been like, oh my god, we own
own
you,
them.
L,
Yeah.
L,
Yeah.
L, L, L. Like it would have been
Yes.
great.
Yeah.
Yes.
It would have been great. And that's the thing. Like these
Nico
people,
fucking
these Thunder
ruined it
fans that
all.
got so mad at me, and I'm sure that it's not all not all Thunder fans. Hashtag not all whatever.
I do not respect
But,
all
like,
Thunder fans.
That's the point of the rivalry. Is
Yeah.
like your job as a fan of your team is to like, yeah, I hate those guys.
Yeah.
It's not to like go just insult other people until they like your favorite player. No, bro, the point of it is that I hate your guy and you hate my guy, and it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's not. Stop trying to convince me that your guy is actually good. If I just get out of my feelings, like shut up, I don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
And yes, he is good, and I still don't care. So checkmate.
Yeah.
Do something cool. Is that Jeff
Oh
Green?
my gosh, Uncle Jeff. No. By the way, the Rockets in this fourth quarter have a grand total of 8 points. So they're just trying to get a bucket to get to double digits in the quarter.
I hope they get it. That would be nice.
And Reed Shepherd, Tim Cato's guy, is able to do it. There we go. 11 points in the third.
Yeah, we
fourth
would have
quarter.
had Luka. Well, the Mavs versus Thunder. That could have been a good one. Mavs versus Suns was already
Mhm.
like getting to be a good one,
Mhm.
especially Luka versus Booker.
Yep.
Then we have Luka versus Gobert, which was
The Wolves,
we never
yeah.
got to see like another.
And
Take
Luka
it
versus
that.
Ant would have been
Ant
awesome.
Would have been
Yeah,
great
yeah.
for years.
Because
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
I mean,
that
yes, in general,
rivalry
but-
is really built. Those guys respect each other. I think
Uh-huh.
and they kind of copied things from each other's games. Like that would have been sick to just get to watch them go at it.
Yeah.
But oh well, it doesn't matter.
Womp womp.
Nothing matters.
Yeah, well,
Nico
The Mavs' main
fucking-
rival right now is ping pong balls.
Well, the disappointing about that is the Spurs and the Thunder now have kind of ascended to like that budding rivalry, and it's like it feels like the raw Texas team has been able to ascend to that rivalry space with the Thunder, and I don't like that, especially when it happens so organically with the Mavericks and the Thunder.
Yeah, that was getting to be really good.
Yeah, it was
And,
getting to
like
be
anytime we'd
incredible.
have like Mavs Thunder pre
It was a big game.
or
It's-
post game, like Thunder fans would find our chat,
They
just
would.
talk shit to us,
Yeah.
and yell at us, even when they lost.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice finish.
So the Utah Jazz are putting what Will Hardy would like to call he would like to call a masterpiece of dog shit. Like,
Oh, wow.
This is exactly what Will Hardy would call this particular performance, because this is what it is. Like, this is the Jazz. Oh my.
Ah, did you hear that yell? Ah.
Remind me again, the Jazz lost to the Charlotte Hornets by 55 a week and a half ago.
It was either 150 to 95 or 150 to 105.
I think it
don't
was
remember. So it was
The 150 to 95 sounds.
I believe that's what it was.
Let's look at the power of the internet.
But I just want to
Let's
give
see.
them the benefit of the doubt and say they would not lose a game by 55 at home to the Hornets.
Well,
I mean, the Mavs have lost to the Hornets at home before, right?
it was
That's never
150
been-
to 95.
Good God Almighty!
So it was a 55-point loss, and that actually just happened 5 days ago.
And that one poor guy was like minus 60 or something, right?
Cody Williams, was a minus 60. Who wound up finishing a minus 61 for the game,
Good for him.
an NBA record.
A negative Babe Ruth.
So, Chad, how are you feeling about tonight's game? The fact that the Mavericks are blasting the shameless Utah Jazz. How are you feeling about that?
Where is it? I can't find it.
And yes, we are well on our way to D'Angelo Russell not playing again tonight.
That's hilarious.
At this point, I just want to know, like, what did that cat do to not
It's
even
just
get?
not his basketball IQ is that low, I guess, that he pisses J Kid off too much to even.
He can't
touch
even
the
get out
court.
there against a shameless
Yeah.
Jazz team.
I don't know. Maybe there is more to it, but yeah, that's so dumb. Stayed out there just to get to 20 points for SGA.
I mean, yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, why not? I mean,
If it was Luka out there, you'd be like,
No.
come on, get it.
yeah,
No.
I would.
No.
100%
Yes,
I
you
would.
would.
No, there were
100% I
times.
would.
Yes,
No.
you would.
No.
Yes.
No,
you
I
would.
wouldn't.
Why
There was
wouldn't you?
I know you better than you know
there
you,
was
you
a
son
time,
of a
But
bitch.
why
I
wouldn't
was,
you, though?
I was at because I would be like, we're up by 20. I don't give a shit about the 20-point streak. Get him out of the game. I don't
I
want
don't
him
know.
to get hurt.
I feel
No,
like you would want
there
to
was a
make
game
graphic
I was
about it.
at in person. Just because I like making graphics doesn't change this. I just got graphic happy, okay?
Don't apologize for
All right,
making
well,
me
we
happy.
should start. We should start like Naji Marshall consecutive games with 6 points. Or something. Like,
Yeah,
let's
we
just
can have some
find
fun ones.
something.
I was at a game where with the Mavs were either up by a lot or down by a lot, and Luka was like blatantly hunting for a triple double, and I was pissed. I was like, get him out of the game.
Well, you're the reason why they traded
I don't care at all
Luka.
about him having triple double.
You're the
So,
reason.
Like if it was Luka in that position, I would not care at all about that.
You're sounding like me.
What is that?
I don't care about streaks, and I don't care about
There's
awards.
some
and
there's
don't
some
care
that I
about any of
think are cool, but like that one, I don't. 20-point games in a row, like that one, I don't care.
It's impressive. It's a big number.
Hillary Duff still putting out music?
I think she's back. She's
I-
like making a comeback.
You
or
could have
something.
given me 10 million guesses, and I would not have guessed what you were going to say after that.
Relax. You got
No,
to
I'm
relax.
like that was the most.
No,
I think that's the
it
most
is.
random thing you've ever said.
Well, I was scrolling through Twitter. I was like, Hillary Duff releases a new song
Yeah,
called Roommates
Usually it's something
Roommates.
sports related.
off of her
Not always. but
upcoming
usually.
album. I was like, Hillary Duff still putting out music in 2026?
The only song by Hillary Duff I know is "Why Not Take a Crazy Chance."
I don't know this one.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh, wow. I mean, good for her.
If you lose the moment, you may lose a lot.
Did you watch Lizzie
So
McGuire?
why not?
I did.
You did?
Why not?
Did you watch Lizzie McGuire?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was a big player in my house.
I'd come home from school, get my Oreos from the pantry, pour a glass of milk.
He was putting on
Watch.
Lizzie.
Either
Well-
either Oreos or a glass of
No,
milk.
or did I say or? I meant and.
I was like,
No,
what's it
no,
gonna be
I
today?
said no. I said pour a
Oh,
glass
pour.
of milk.
Oh,
pour
okay.
glass of milk. Okay.
I was like, what was the deciding
Why were you
factor
going
there?
either or there?
Yeah.
Like, the whole idea is to
Do
put the
both.
cream.
Yeah, were you a
exactly.
dipper?
Oh no, I was not.
Yeah, I was
dipping.
I never
dipping.
understood
I don't
that
want.
concept.
I don't want
Softens it
soggy
up,
cookie.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
No,
want,
like the whole idea of the Oreo is to have. Oh, jeez.
nice steal by Naji.
Yeah, wrap this shit up.
The
Wrap
Najmeister.
this up, man.
Price
Time
on
left.
Naji is 3 first-round picks
Yeah, I like it.
and a player on his
No,
rookie
I'd
deal.
watch. I mean, Lizzie McGuire is one of them. That or like even Stevens or all the Dragon Ball Z. Recess. All those after school.
I was never a recess watcher.
I like that one. Boy Meets World. That was another one. I
Yeah, that
watched
was a big
lot.
show. Big show in the
Let me
Corella
tell you
household.
something, man. Love me some Topanga. Okay.
Yeah.
Danielle Fishel still looks incredible these days. Little known fact, she's a sneakerhead, apparently.
Did not know that.
And a pro wrestling fan. She's a big WWE fan, too. Keonte, have some shame.
Oh, it must have been tipped.
Have some
Stand out.
shame. Like, get your boy. Like, get your boy.
I don't know him.
You're get your fellow.
He's
I
Fine.
watched him play a high school game whenever he was 14 years old.
Oh, they just.
Oh, now you're not.
yeah,
claiming
now
him.
you can't
Fine.
associate.
No, no,
I'll claim him.
we grew up in the
Oh,
same
no,
city.
You've been.
But
I've been
by the
claiming
time he was there, well, I don't know. I mean, I guess he could have been there whenever he was like a toddler or something. But by the time he was at
Oh,
LHS,
no.
I was already living in Dallas.
Yeah, I was gone by the time he got to Baylor.
Oh my gosh, these
By
two
many,
teams.
many years.
Oh,
yeah, because
man.
he's what, like 21 or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he'd have been a Lewis. Yeah, I mean, this is like right before
I was.
COVID.
I was
then.
there when it was Quincy AC and Perry Jones and
Shout out to Quincy AC,
I mean, I graduated.
newest Mavericks
oh,
assistant
someone
coach.
else. Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I love Quincy AC. Oh,
I-
Tweety Carter. I don't know if y'all remember him.
I
He
do
was-
remember
He was
that
at
name.
Baylor when I was there.
I haven't had Permy Resi in Louisville since like 2009.
Oh my gosh, Premier Reddy.
Yeah, the Jazz should be relegated for this.
Oh, he's just moving on from that one. I guess he's just gotten used to it at this point.
I think he's just tired of my bullshit. I think he's had enough of me.
I love you, Bobby. I love you. I really do. The fact that we were on vacation, like not together, but at the exact same time, like when we got these jobs is.
Yeah, and what are the chances we'd be staying in the same hotel on the same floor?
They were both wearing black and jeans again, so
I feel like we should have known. Like when
what's under this?
What
is it more?
Do
black?
You have a black shirt?
More black,
dude.
It's not a DLLS shirt.
It's still like almost the same
okay.
color though. But we should have known at that point, like we would be sharing like so many moments of wearing the same outfits and shirts and finishing each other's sentences and Charlie Brown Christmas songs. Exactly. Like we should have known at that point that's
and loving Hillary Duff.
And loving Hillary Duff for sure. She's aged incredibly. Shout out to Hillary Duff.
3 assists for B. Will, 2 for Jaden Hardy. He's stuck. He's stuck on 2.
That is
5. We're
that
at
is
5
the
total.
main
We're
thing
close.
to watch.
Yeah,
That is the main, I have a
yes.
feeling they're not going to be playing much in the fourth. So
Oh no!
they're running out of time to get in here.
I went for 7.
So they need
I went
3
over
more.
7.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah, I took the under.
you did. Yeah, the only guys have not entered game are PJ, who obviously won't, and D'Lo. That's wild. The Jazz are now 2 for 22 from 3, which is 9%.
Oh, the Mavs were that last night.
Oh boy.
In fact, they might have been worse than that for a second. I don't remember. Oh, physical.
Physical.
Ace,
Physical.
I want to like you, buddy.
Let's get physical. You want to like Ace?
Yeah, I do, but don't be fouling Hardy. So, Luke, I was on vacation in Cancun with some of my friends. One of my buddies was getting. Well, he was at the time he was about to get married, so we were down there for his bachelor party. It was a lovely time. Kevin was on another beach, I think. Family vacation. What were you doing at the time, Tanner?
When I got the job?
This would have been like mid to late July 2024.
Oh.
Like July 25th-ish. Let's just call it July 20. Dunk it. Oh, reverse
dunk.
I thought he was going to go all the way for the 360. I'm like, dude, this is about to be sick.
2 nights in a row, he's had the best Mavs dunk. I'm sure I was around Dallas. Not doing anything exciting. When I got the job here, though, I was at home with COVID, so fun times. Yeah.
Whenever you
literally
got the job?
like right before I got cleared to however it works, whatever. I was able to go venture back out in the public, like a day or 2 before we were supposed to meet here.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I was very close to having to be like, hey guys, my first day, I can't. No, but by that point, I wasn't that bad. And I was never that sick. It was just like my nose would not stop running. But like, I just stayed at home and watched like 4 movies a day.
It's Tim Cato's dream.
For like a week and a half. I don't think that's a dream. I think that's what he does.
Tim Cato, if you're watching, how many movies per week? Let's just do
Every
that.
time I look at Letterboxd, it's like he's watched another how many ever movies and given his reviews.
Well, how often do you look on Letterboxd?
I don't know.
Like daily?
No.
I check Pokemon Go every day.
It's a cool flex.
I know. I play chess pretty much every day too.
Although
I am on a big tilt right now. I lost like Oh, well, I lost a little more than 200 rating points, but then I gained some of them back. I lost about 180-ish rating points in Blitz over the course of like a day and a half. It was terrible.
So how many more points can you be like docked until you get demoted into like the league below the one you're in right now? Like, do you have to go down to
No, it just is never ending. Elo is just your Elo can go down to 0, and it can go up to infinite.
Gotcha.
Right now, I'm like at this exact second, like 1930 or 1940 in Blitz, but my peak is 2129. I was 2121 like 2 days ago. So if you notice, I've been upset the last couple of days. That's why.
Yeah.
And you only lose you can lose up to I think 11 points, but usually lose somewhere between like 6 and like 8, 7 and 9 points, somewhere in there. So to lose 200 points means that that's like 15 losses. So if you play 20 games, you're 3-17.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of losing, dude. It's a lot of losing.
A little bit. Oh, God, we still have another quarter and a half of this.
And then we get to do a post-game show.
CC.
You just shouldn't shoot the ball that way. You just shouldn't do it.
Klay is ready to shoot tonight. Wow.
Dunk it. Oh.
Is this Caleb Martin's second best game as a Mav? Build that trade value.
It might be.
I guess I thought he had more points than that. He only has 8 points. But 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals again. That's 2 straight games with 3 steals. I should look up some streaks, some span finders. How many players have averaged 3 steals a game? Probably not many. Probably not many. Puts him in his rare territory.
This is not good if you're a team tank enjoyer.
Yeah, no tank on spin tonight, I guess. Oh! Martin's hitting 3s even. What has gotten into Caleb Martin? That's my follow-on pressure.
Oh, he dunked it.
Is that slow-mo?
Yeah.
I looked away. Okay.
And I don't know if it is actually going to count as a dunk, but like he jumped. That was really close to a dunk.
But he jumped.
Oh my God, you can't do that, dude. Kyle Anderson, if you fight Moussa Cisse, first off, you're gonna lose. Secondly, what a bad look that would be.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
That's like give him a tech for that.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he's just pissed. Oh, he's still talking.
Talk that shit. Moose is gonna give you buckets right here. Oh no. 10 points and 10 rebounds for Moussa Cisse.
Player of the game? I guess they're not voting on it tonight.
Thumbnail?
Oh yeah, I do have to go work on that stuff at some point. That's okay. Still got some time.
Coming into this game, I didn't know if the Mavs would be flat or if we would see them play sharp. Now, I didn't say B sharp because as anyone that knows music knows, there is no such thing as B sharp. B sharp is just C. So
but you could see a B sharp. I don't remember why they do this. It's probably just like composer choice. You could see a B sharp on music, but yeah, it's just to see naturally.
They do sometimes put that in there. but it would replace, like, for example, if you're in a key where the C is sharp and there's a
then
C
you
like
have to,
right
like,
after
C.
that, you
Yeah,
don't want to
yeah,
go
yeah.
C natural C sharp,
Yeah,
so you
yeah.
just put the B sharp in there. Or in the event that denoting that it is B sharp would affect like the essentially like the almost like the intonation of the note you're playing.
Sure.
Because like if you're playing a like a perfect chord, right? Like a 1-3-5 chord. So like da da da, you know, the real harmonic stuff. Your root is supposed to be in tune. 0 cents sharp, 0 cents flat. Your fifth, 2 cents sharp. Your third, do so mi, is actually supposed to be 14 cents flat. So it's supposed to be kind of flat, pretty noticeably flat.
Interesting. Did not know that.
To make it really ring.
Oh, okay.
But in that chord, but if it's not a 1-5-3, or a 1-3-5 or whatever, if it's something else, you know, but then like, okay, if you're in the key of G, so it's G, B, D, but you're not playing a 1 chord, you're playing something that has the 1 in it somewhere, or like you're deviating from that key real quick. You need to know that this is not supposed to be this is not the root chord, even though it's the root of the key that you're in. It's not anymore. But anyway, I think that they just put B sharp to fuck with people.
Get the out of here, man. Are you serious?
No, they really do that. I can't believe it either, but it really is something. I've seen it before in music. Sometimes I've even seen it double sharp.
Wait, is this more Hillary Duff news?
No. Shit.
You never know with KG what's coming next.
The Los Angeles Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker tonight.
Oh no!
I don't know. Yeah.
Or oh yeah,
The best free agent on the market.
Oh really?
Okay.
Yes.
No, that is.
That's
annoying.
unbelievable.
What
That is
position does he
annoying.
play?
He's an outfielder.
Did they need an out? I mean, no, clearly not.
No.
They didn't need. Trust
don't
me,
need
they didn't
anything.
need Kyle Tucker.
So who is he playing over? Because I mean, they just won the World Series twice in a row, right?
Jeez, man.
Doesn't Ohtani play outfield?
I mean, he pitches and DHs nowadays.
So then who plays outfield for them?
I have to go back and look through depths. That is unreal.
No, good for them. If they're willing to spend, let them spend.
If the Dodgers don't win 130 games this year, like, what are we doing?
130. Man.
Yes.
So many
No,
games.
they're that good.
That's
Like,
so many games.
I know. There's no reason why they shouldn't win 120 games.
The Rangers will
minimum.
beat them.
What?
The Rangers will beat them.
Okay. All right. With all their
How many times do they play?
I don't even know.
They'll probably win. If I had to guess. That lineup is no match for Cliff Lee.
That is unbelievable, man.
Keyonte, you've traveled twice tonight, buddy. Keep that pivot foot
the
down.
Dodgers solely themselves going to cause baseball to institute some kind of like.
Well, they did say they
salary cap.
wanted to ruin baseball, and they are. That is. What the hell? They gave Kyle Tucker a 4-year, $240 million contract. Jeez. That's $60 million a year?
Yeah, that's stupid.
That's unreal.
See, I'm assuming he's really good.
Yes. Yes. The Mets were courting him. There were plenty of teams that were trying to secure the services of Kyle Tucker as Jeremiah Robinson Earl gets the dunk as the shameful tanking performance of the Jazz continues. We're still in the third quarter.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Mavericks have 101 points with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. That's wow.
Oh my God, they just let Klay take a rhythm dribble and everything, man. This is
It's shameful.
They should be literally like they should feel so bad about themselves.
Yeah, this is pathetic.
Like I know that in life you're like a summation of all of your choices, right? There are so many things that you've said and done, chosen to do, chosen not to do throughout your many years. And it's not just dependent on you. It's also things that people have done or said to you or not done or said to you or done for you or against you or whatever. There's good deeds and transgressions and all these things. But I need every single person in that organization to do some serious soul searching to determine what they've done and what they have not done that have led them to this moment.
Well, I mean, they made the strategic decision to.
Now, I'm talking about Cody Williams. I'm talking about Taylor Hendricks. I'm talking about everybody that's not Keyonte George.
Oh, okay. What happened? What happened?
No.
Oh, I don't get to see.
No.
I'll show it to you in between segments.
Okay.
Or yeah.
I am floored. I'm absolutely floored. Yeah, if the Dodgers don't win 130 games, like it's goodness gracious, man.
Ugh, I can't believe that shot went in, dude. That was what the fuck was that? Can it, JRE? Do we call him JRE? What do we call him?
Yeah, you can call him JRE. Yeah,
he has his own app.
He does have his own app.
That was a double dribble.
It was a double dribble. Yeah. Shout out to Bryce Sensabaugh, who went for 43 last night and has been absolute trash tonight against the Mavericks.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Even with that layup. As the Utah Jazz are down by, 36 at this rate? With 45 seconds left in the third quarter, the Mavericks have absolutely obliterated the Utah Jazz tonight. Got things started with a big first half. The Mavericks led by 20, 70-50 at halftime. Naji Marshall, fantastic first half. Klay Thompson, big first half. He made history tonight, moving into Seoul. Fourth place all time on the 3-point made field goal list. As he is only behind Ray Allen, James Harden, and Stephen Curry for most 3-pointers made all time. As Klay Thompson up to 23 points on the night, as the Mavericks have absolutely destroyed a shameful Utah Jazz team who clearly mailed it in after on the second night of a back-to-back. They put all their effort into trying to win in last night's game against the Chicago Bulls and clearly decided that, no reason to show up tonight. In Tankathon Bowl game number 1 between these two teams. They'll run it back on Saturday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We'll see if the Jazz have any type of shame on Saturday. As the Mavericks were down, of course, tonight, no cooperflagg. No cooperflagg, no PJ Washington, no Max Christie. Obviously, of course, no Anthony Davis in this game. Mavericks missing a ton of their regulars, and they put the pedal to the metal and earned themselves a win tonight. As
it's not over yet.
It's been over. It was over at halftime.
It's not over yet.
It was literally over at halftime.
If it's over, then go do the post game. We can get out of here early.
Oh, cool. Let's go. Can we start the post game? No? We can start the post game right now?
The Mavs played, and the score was 2.
Yeah.
Players did stuff.
Yeah. Naji did great stuff. Klay did great stuff.
And presumably nothing bad happened in the fourth quarter.
Okay? Yeah. Mavericks went on to just...
Everything was totally good and normal.
Coast to a win. That's a beautiful picture. That's cool.
What city was that?
San Francisco. They're in that was the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe it was Louisville. You know, we got a lake in Louisville.
You have a Golden Gate Bridge in Louisville.
Well, there's a couple bridges.
Do they span the...
There's actually a lot of bridges that go across the whole lake. You can drive clear across Lake Louisville. It's pretty amazing.
Does it span an ocean?
The Golden Gate Bridge does not span an ocean.
No, I know. I was just asking.
Well, the bridge in Lake Louisville is strong enough to span an ocean.
Got it.
Quentin Post, you.
What's your beef with Quentin Post?
I don't know. He made...
And that sound real, you know,
the game that I told Ron about, where I was like, he came in and hit 3 or 4 threes. He made 1 3 in that game. So like, he didn't even make, like, he didn't even play well. I think I just got mad that he made a 3.
Yeah, I feel like your hate for Quentin Post is manufactured.
No, it's well deserved.
Okay, like Nurkic, well deserved.
Look, man,
Post,
whatever he did, he deserved it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Whatever it was. Clearly, it was so like traumatizing and it was so horrific that I just completely blocked it out of my mind.
Like, I understand your hate for a guy like, for example, Julian Champagnie, more so.
Yeah, he and I don't talk.
Yeah,
see, look at Quentin Post. He can't even make a baby.
Like, relax. Like, he just missed a hook shot. Like Julian Champagnie, I get it. San Antonio Spur goes off, makes a bunch of threes. Like, I get it. Quentin Post, you're above Quentin Post. You don't have to hate on that dude. You're above him. I feel like you're punching down when you're hating on Quentin Post.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I feel like you're better than that.
Post better than Nurkic.
Was that your attempt at saying something nice about Quentin Post?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. But yeah, you're above. Your levels above Quentin Post. Like, I feel like you're punching down.
I feel like he's made a lot more money than I have. So it is my duty.
Wow.
To criticize him.
To hate on the rich and famous guy.
Yes.
Okay. Got it.
Oh, no, we have clock issues?
Oh, geez. Just what this game needs, more of a delay. Good gracious.
So apparently the league updated the clock software, hardware, whatever they use over the summer, and that's why we've been having so many issues. You might already know that.
No, I did not know that.
But they talked about that on the Zach Lowe podcast this week.
The Who podcast?
Zach Lowe?
The Who podcast?
What's wrong with saying Zach
I'm
Lowe?
just joking.
Oh, I was so confused. I'm like, that's his name.
Unnamed basketball podcast.
Oh, no.
Well, Zach Lowe actually
Zach Lowe.
pays us $500,000 to promote his podcast.
Yeah, he needs it. He needs us to promote.
Yeah, I don't want to out the
podcast.
specifics of our deal, but
Yeah.
it's a pretty hefty budget.
Little known Zach Lowe needs our help.
You just literally said a
I
six-figure
see the
dollar
legendary
amount.
Billy Phillips right behind
But
Will
yeah,
Hardy.
apparently they updated the software or something. They changed what they were using, so that's why they've been having so many issues.
Well, I'm glad Will Hardy can laugh at this masterpiece of dog
go back
shit
to
that he's
the
watching
old
tonight.
software, maybe.
Oh,
Jeremiah Robinson Earl knocking down the three. $34-point beat him down right now. 32.
32.
Yeah, the Mavericks' offensive numbers have just been dizzying tonight against the Utah Jazz as they have just – they showed up, played hard, and the Jazz decided not to. The Mavericks, by the way, in the third quarter scored 42 points in that third frame there as Klay Thompson knocks down yet another three-pointer.
He's feeling it.
This is by far Klay Thompson's season high tonight.
Yeah.
He's got 26 points. He's knocked down 6 threes tonight and is absolutely gone off against this Utah Jazz squad. So good for Klay. Back-to-back nights where guys have had really good nights. Caleb Martin,
Yeah.
another good night for him tonight. And, of course, building off of his performance last night, Klay Thompson has been practically unconscious tonight from the three-point line. Really good game for him as over his last 10 games, been shooting over 40% over 41% from the 3-point line. So Klay been filling it up from 3.
Love Klay, but somebody come get him. For his sake, too. Like, it's not that I don't like Klay, but, like, the team is not great. Like, get him on someone that's actually competing.
He deserves to be on a contending team.
Yeah.
As Klay's night appears to be done.
Good job, Klay.
Good job, Klay. The fact that my man drinks literally out of a Stanley on the sidelines is unreal to me. Love that for him at this stage in his career. Oh, good move. Oh.
Think they can make a comeback?
No. The Mavericks have to miss every single shot in the rest of this quarter for that to happen.
It is possible.
And the Jazz will actually have to have some, like, come on.
Yeah, it's over.
Yeah. Like, the Jazz will actually have to have some shame about themselves to even make this a game, as Miles Kelly knocks down a 3-pointer to extend the lead back up to 31.
And, like, see what happens whenever you're a player on a team like the Jazz that is just giving the middle finger to its roster, like, year after year after year after year after year. Like, none of them are even mad.
Well, they know the assignment.
But they know the assignment. They're going to lose by 30, 40 more times in a row.
Probably.
Like, it is just a complete abandonment and lack of, like, serious approach. And that's why, you know, I have very loudly been advocating for the Mavs to lose as many games as possible this year. But I do it always with the caveat of I don't want losing to become the expectation. I don't want losing to become, like, the norm. Like, everyone is just kind of okay with it. I don't want it to be disgusting. I don't want it to be just, like, offensive. Because that takes a toll on you. You just become desensitized. We become desensitized to everything. If you lose 20 games out of 25 by 20, 25, 30 points, it just stops becoming a big deal. You know, this is not a competitive basketball team, and they're not going to be competitive for the rest of the year. And they might never be competitive with this whole generation of players, even if whether they're good or bad. Like, you can't just completely just abandon serious basketball.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Jazz had a plan. As Preston
should have been a foul too.
It should have
just went right through.
Yeah, it should have been a 4-point play. They really went all in on the tank last year to go get cooperflagg, and that backfired on them tremendously. And I don't think if the Jazz had won the lottery that they would be – I think they would actually be really competing. Like, you would have Flagg, you would have Markkanen, you would have, you know –
yeah, so you're building the whole house on a 14% chance. Like, that's stupid. That's stupid.
I mean, and
that's a 6 out of 7 chance of failure.
And low key, we're asking the Mavericks to do the same thing.
No, whoever the Mavs get, whether it's number 1 or number 9 or whatever, let's be honest, probably number 9 or number 10 or number 11, they're gonna get unlucky. But, like, they're not just gonna be like, okay, well, I guess we're gonna do the same thing again. Coop, you can go on vacation from February to April. Like, they're gonna. You know,
well, I mean, the Mavericks got fortunate that they were able to accomplish the hardest part of, you know, not even, I don't even want to call it starting over, because I don't think they.
But no one else in the league is doing what the Jazz is doing.
Oh, there's plenty of teams, and Brooklyn's
the Jazz have been doing this shit for 3-4 years in a row now.
Brooklyn's been doing it the last few years.
This will be the 4th year in a row. But the thing is, the Nets they're not good enough to be better than what they are. You know what I mean? Like, the Jazz are. The Jazz
are they?
Yes, the Jazz have been in the play-in in March, and then just said, you know what?
But how good is that, really? If you're competing for a play-in spot, how good is that really?
That it's better than the Nets, who even when they play everybody, they're going to win 20 games. The Nets just stink. The Jazz choose to stink, and they make this choice earlier and earlier and earlier. They've made the choice this year, like at Christmas. Like, that is pathetic, man. It's pathetic. And you'll never know if they're good or not, because you don't ever let them, like, take advantage of the opportunity to be good. The closest they got, it was the year the Mavs needed to lose in order to draft Lively. It was like March 8th or March 9th or something, and they just started.
They pulled the plug.
Yeah, and it's like, it's just pathetic, man.
Yeah, and they obviously have done it, literally even a week or two before the halfway point of the season this year. How many years did the 76ers do it? They did it for years.
Yeah, and they fucked that thing up royally.
Yeah.
That was a disaster. Thank you. My guy Ray at Sir Sweeney's. Very talented. Very talented.
Oh, you were talking about your haircut earlier?
Yeah, someone said Joshua.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, the Sixers, they took a bunch of injured dudes years in a row, and like Jahlil Okafor got in a fight, like a fist fight on the street. Ben Simmons, like, just that environment, maybe it would have happened to him no matter what, but like, obviously he had a lot of difficult experiences in Philly, and between the injuries and like just the team coming apart and being horrendously bad, like they never even made it to the conference finals, right? They got to the second round a couple times.
Yeah, they never made it to the conference finals.
Like that was the process. The process was a huge failure. Now there are people that still say, and I don't agree personally, but there are a lot of people that say, well, the NBA stepped in and basically like sent Sam Hinkie into exile and replaced him with Brian Colangelo, and that is part of the reason why it failed. And maybe they're true. Maybe that's right. But like Hinkie was around for a while, and they were not getting any better. They were continually sucking.
This is how you know how bad the game is. Will Hardy and Jason Kidd are just yucking it up with 7:20 left in this game, with the Utah Jazz just getting destroyed in this game.
They should just like take turns, just like swap for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
just to feel something.
Yeah. But the NBA has an issue on its hands when it comes to this. They've tried different iterations of trying to, quote unquote, rid the league of. Oh, geez. Oh, wow. Caleb Martin knocking down another three. Trying to solve the issues of tanking, whether it's introducing the play-in to trying to create incentive for teams to not necessarily do so by keeping teams in it as the regular season winds down to potentially get into the postseason.
What is playing on this TV right now, dude?
Priyanka Chopra Jonas is going at it.
Dude, that was like such a violent fight scene. She was like bashing this guy's head in with a rock over and over again.
Low-key was missing because it looked like she was punching the ground. It was a bad camera angle.
Stabbing him and cutting him up his leg through the back. Like, Jesus, man.
The premise of the movie apparently is...
I'm just trying to watch the basketball.
Like, she was part of this pirate group, and then she like left, and now they're like back to come and get her after they find out where she is, and now she got to defend like herself and her people against
that sounds cool, but like I don't know. I just didn't expect to see a snuff film whenever I peered over there. Jesus, I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, the NBA has tried to solve the tanking, issue. Even flattening the lottery odds to discourage teams from tanking, which in some respects has worked. The Hawks were 11th when they won the lottery and got Ricochet. The Mavericks were 11th and they won the lottery to get cooperflagg. Like, it doesn't necessarily benefit teams to just outright tank. The Jazz were a victim of it last year. They outright tanked and dropped all the way to 5th. In the lottery. So you thought they would have had some shame about themselves. Like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be doing this. But yet here they are, doing it again.
When they are repeatedly and continuously creating and cultivating and nurturing an environment where you are not supposed to achieve anything. And the second you start doing too much, you are not going to play anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's just brutal, man. It's just brutal. You have to be building towards something, like OKC obviously is an example. Like OKC is like the Warriors, like it's never going to happen again the way that they did it. But like, even when the Thunder were really bad, they still had a very clear direction and a clear vision. And you could see it from a mile away, dude. Like before not that they were going to win 68 games or whatever and win
That
the title.
turnaround happened really fast.
But like you could see whenever they were bad, like they're going to be good soon.
Yeah.
You know, and they were only really bad for 2 years, and then they made the plan, and then they
didn't they have times where they shut down Shea though at the end of the season?
Yeah, they did it. They did it
like,
2 years in a row. Yeah, but like he had played the whole year before that. They were still, losing a gazillion games. But yeah, they did shut him down a couple times.
Because Shed is the only top 5 pick that they have as a part of that whole, like, because Jalen Williams was just outside of the lottery, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I mean, they've nailed so many second-round picks and so many. I mean, it's like it's genuinely like a once-in-a-lifetime occurrence. But they still like created a program, and you could see the development, you could see the progress and everything. And so when they finally broke through, it was like, oh yeah, it's not a surprise.
I mean, the benefit for them is that Shea became what he became. I mean, I'm sure the Thunder had an idea that he could reach some of the potential that we've seen him obviously get to, but when they traded for him from, the Clippers in exchange for Paul George, I think they would tell you we didn't know that this was coming from Shea to become a perennial top 5 player in the league, a league champion, MVP, and arguably, top 3 player in the game today. So, tremendous find by them to be able to do it and build around it and, have the success that they've had. But, it's a big problem. And I don't know how the NBA will continue to try to de-incentivize teams. There's been talk over the last few weeks about some new rules that can be created to, discourage teams from the shameful behavior of teams like the Utah Jazz.
The way you do it is to get rid of the draft, but they're never going to do that.
I'm based. I've been a big proponent of that when it comes to the NFL draft. I mean, that's the conversation for another day, but I feel the same way when it comes to the NFL draft, that the draft should be abolished. But
but then what? So like, what do you do with that then? Like, you have a maybe prodigy like cooperflagg who just be like, oh, I'm going to sign with this team, and he goes to
and you figure it out.
A player should not have to be forced to a situation by a team's choosing of being bad.
Yeah, I mean, you could do it the way baseball does it is you get like a pool of money. There's sometimes, I mean, they've changed it over the years, but there used to be like contract slots. Now there's just like a pool. So you can give everyone the same amount of money. You can make teams use cap space. I don't know. It's just on the league to figure it out.
Create a draft pool of money where you get a certain amount of money. Like, hey, you allocate these resources.
Yeah, each team gets $20 million a year.
Yeah,
or like if you're the worst team, you get $24 million. Next is 23.5.
Like a sliding scale of yeah.
And then if you're a really good player, but you want to go to like if Wemby, Wemby ended up in San Antonio, maybe he would have wanted to go there anyway. But like if Wemby would have been a free agent, he might have just said, like, I want to go play. At the time, the Mavs had just gotten Kyrie. Maybe he'd have been like, I'm going to go play with Luka and Kyrie no matter what. Or he would have been like, I'm going to go play with Giannis no matter what. Or I want to go play next to Anthony Davis.
Yeah.
I will take less money to go do that because I think it's good for me.
Yeah.
And maybe Coop in this most recent draft would have wanted to come to the Mavs. Maybe. Or maybe.
That's just tough for the smaller market teams, because like who is going to be like, I'm going to Cleveland.
So that's another reason.
Give them the most money.
Yeah, but that's another reason why folks will look at a place like Utah and say, well, that's one of the reasons why they continue to do this, because players will not actively choose to go and sign in Utah. So the best way for them to acquire talent is to be able to acquire it through the draft and then build from there, because guys aren't necessarily going there to sign in free agency.
Well, you know what I say to that is like the Zoran Miss Rachel meme. Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah, I mean,
wah, wah, wah. Don't have a team in Utah. There you go. Move.
I mean,
there's like
I somewhat agree with that. It's just
50 pro soccer teams in London.
Well, I mean,
there's like half of the Premier League plays in one city, and then half of the Championship and half of League One and half of League Two. Like there's literally like 50 or 60 pro teams just in London and that metropolitan area.
Yeah.
Now England is laid out differently, obviously, than America, but like you're telling me there's not enough people in New York to support 4 or 5 pro teams?
Oh, for sure. I mean,
I hate that, man. I would
So,
fucking
at
hate.
one time
Why?
in the 50s,
4 teams in New York.
Would you rather have a team in
stupid.
Utah that just spends all its time saying, "Man, we can't get any players because we play in Utah.
That's
No
just
guys want to come
dumb,
play here."
Dad.
Then
Plus,
don't play here.
well, think about it in the
They have
50s.
2 teams in New York right now, and one like barely has fans. There's 2 teams in LA, and like the second one, like no one fucking cares about the Clippers in Los Angeles. Like,
Well, think about
so
the
now
50s,
we're gonna
man.
add 4 more teams to these cities.
It's all national TV money anyway. That's the
Yeah.
only thing keeping this league. Not the only thing, but
yes,
it is the number 1 and number 2 thing keeping the league afloat right now.
yes.
But think about it in the 50s with the Dodgers, the Giants, and the Yankees were all in New York at the same time. And the baseball,
And that's the
and
golden age of
and
baseball.
the mecca of baseball was in New York with all 3 of those teams. Like,
Or like in the NBA, let's be honest, there would be some teams in New York, but a lot of teams would move to LA. A lot of teams moved to San Fran. Teams moved to Miami. Teams would probably come to Texas. They want to be where it's warm. Like
Hell.
if you want a competitive advantage, you can't try and win the title and ask for like handouts and luxury tax reimbursement or like, profit sharing and things like that, and then be like, well, we can't spend money. We can't get good. We're in Utah.
We were just talking about like how ridiculous the Dodgers signing all these guys is, and now we're like, we should have more teams like this.
No,
Like,
I
what the
don't think
fuck?
it's ridiculous.
That's
I said-
totally opposite
I
of
said
what
if
we
he's
just
if
said.
the owner's willing to spend, man.
that's my thing with that is if you're a team, your team should operate like how the Dodgers operate. The Dodgers want to be the best every single year, and they're willing to spend the money to do that, even if it means deferring money for 45 years because they want.
Stupid. That should not be allowed.
I mean, but they're playing within the rules.
I agree that it shouldn't be allowed.
I mean, you could debate on whether that should be
You
allowed
should
or
have to
not.
pay the money up front.
But the rules are in place to where teams can do that, and they have decided to play within the rules and play it to the extreme better than anybody. And they keep winning, and dudes want to keep going to play for a winner. So if you want to compete on that level, you need to play like how the Dodgers play. And if you're not willing to do that, well, guess what? Dudes are going to continue to go play for the Dodgers. So shut the fuck up. And
Boom!
spit.
Okay,
Like,
so a few things here.
Cook!
You're totally okay then with James Naji playing at Baylor because
No, that's
it was
different.
that's different.
no.
it
You
is-
just
that's
no,
way
different.
no,
What do you
That's
mean?
no.
way different.
You just said if we're talking about
Just getting so mad.
because you just said they didn't do anything against the rules. They're just willing to spend money. Baylor did nothing against the rules, getting James.
No,
Naji
sure,
to
yeah. I
play
think the
Baylor.
I think the rules
So,
are ridiculous.
like,
Yeah, the rules.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, but they did nothing against
Also,
the rules.
it's
just making sure
specifically
we point that
Baylor,
out.
so I want to make fun of it because it is. If it was just
Pointing out
whatever,
they didn't do
you know,
anything wrong. It's totally legal.
Sure, I think it's very dumb.
I think it's very
Okay.
dumb, but yes,
Okay.
they're playing
And I think
within
they
the
should
rules.
change the rules.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
need to change that
Okay.
immediately.
Yeah.
Like, no drafted player should be able to go back to college.
Now,
Okay, so we're on the
baseball-
same page because
baseball
I
is
feel like
different.
no baseball team should be able to sign all these dudes. Like that's so.
If
It's-
free spinning was allowed in basketball, I think it would be different because basketball is just there's with fewer players on the court and one player able to influence a lot of stuff and stats mattering a lot. I still think there would be guys that would not want to go play on super teams. Like if there was a Dodgers in basketball, sure, you'd probably be able to get a lot of really good players to play together. But then there would be guys that be like, I'm not going to go do that. I want my own team.
Mhm.
You know. So I don't think it would be.
It's much more individualized in basketball.
Yeah, the game is a lot more about expression and
Yeah.
you know being able to dominate and stuff. But
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, if I look at MLB and to think, okay, the Dodgers are spending a lot of money. Holy shit, they're spending a lot of money. But also, every single person that owns an MLB team is extraordinarily rich and
they
could
can do
spend
the
that money
same thing.
if they
could
want.
do the exact
you know.
same thing. Like I don't
But
want to
they
hear.
just don't.
I don't want to hear from the Pirates. I don't want to hear from the Brewers. I don't want to hear from any of these small club teams. The Athletics, for example, if they wanted to spend the money to compete, they would choose to do so.
But instead, they trade all of their good players to the Yankees.
I
that's
don't
why
know enough about financials to argue that entirely, but I find it hard to believe that the small market team would have as much money as the Dodgers. To be
Well,
able to
no,
spend.
but and to that I would say then
Just like-
move to a bigger market. Stupid, you know, like
get out of the game.
The only reason
get out of the game.
The only reason they're in a small market is because they can use that as an excuse to not spend money so that they can guarantee a profit. Small market teams make profit because they have no expenses, and especially in baseball,
revenue sharing.
They get revenue sharing from the teams that are
Yeah.
actually spending and making money. So like it's just straight up like,
because if I was a big market team,
it is an easy high yield savings account. That is what owning the Pittsburgh Pirates is.
Because
if I'm an ATM,
if I'm a big market team, like I'm sick of the Pirates and these small market teams. You're getting my money because I'm earning all of it for you and giving it to you. Go spend your damn money. Like, it shouldn't be on me as a Yankees, a Dodgers, a Red Sox, or your big market club to fund your business.
Yeah,
and
like
you sit there and sit on the money without actually putting it back into the team that you own while you collect revenue and profit from it.
Here's what happens. Like, the Pirates could sign Kyle Tucker, but they didn't. The Dodgers did. The Dodgers spent all this money on Kyle Tucker and are going to sell a lot of Kyle Tucker jerseys, and they're going to have to give the revenue of those jerseys to the Pirates, who could have just gotten that money for themselves.
Yeah.
The only place in America where socialism is allowed to exist is in pro sports. That's the only place.
That's why, I mean,
that's the most I'll say about this without talking anymore and getting in trouble.
That's why I hope,
I think everyone knows where I stand.
And I hate it for, the Pittsburgh Pirates, but I hope Paul Skeens gets out of there the first chance he gets. Because for what?
I'm sure he would love to.
I'm sure he would love to get out of there as soon as the first chance he gets. Because
although
why?
Being a pitcher probably just, it's like, do you even care if the team wins or loses?
But I'm sure he, as good as he is, and he's going to be fantastic for 15 years, he don't want to sit on a perennial loser for the rest of his career. Like, for what? I'm blowing my arm out, for 35 starts a year, winning Cy Youngs every year, and for a loser.
Maybe he loves the Pittsburgh climate.
I doubt it.
It does look like a very pretty ballpark.
As Ryan Nimhard hits the jumper.
Yeah, by the way, there is still a basketball game.
Who cares?
That's fantastic sports. I mean, but it's just the business of sports is in a lot of ways out of control.
It is.
It's out of control, man.
I mean,
like we wanted to get into
to talk.
Yeah.
I mean, college sports is fucked too, and like
it's
I feel like
out of control.
But I feel like some what y'all saying is like the opposite would be like, okay, only the SEC and big should exist then.
Well, the fact that private equity is getting out into college sports, that's some scary shit.
Yeah,
like
I
private,
totally agree.
like the University of Utah.
Yeah,
they, private equity firms like giving them like $500 million to start up, whatever it is that they're going to be doing out there. Like private equity getting into sports, professional sports, and now the college sports. Yikes, man! Like it's just a wild, wild west out there, and it's kind of unbelievable to be honest. It's over in Dallas.
Kyle Tucker signed with the Dodgers.
Yeah, it's over for baseball. Clearly, it's over for baseball,
and that's fucked. I don't. Yeah,
but
that's
again,
so dumb.
And we'll end this here. But if you're a team and you want to compete, you got to spend your money.
I just find it hard to believe that that any team in baseball could be doing what the Dodgers are doing.
Any team could. Yeah,
any team could.
I don't.
Steve Cohen was trying to do it with the Mets trying to sign Kyle Tucker.
It is literally the system is set up to where every single one of those people is going to make money. Every single one.
Yeah, I'm not like none of what I'm saying is like having sympathy for like billionaires or anything, but it's just coincidentally
Ray Davis
that
woke
the
up
Dodgers,
one day,
like the team in the the biggest market, are the ones who are doing.
Ray Davis woke up one day.
The Dodgers did stink for a long time.
They did.
They stunk for a long.
But think about it. Ray Davis woke up one day. It was like, you know what? I'm gonna spend $500 million to go sign Corey Seager and Marcus Semien,
and they won a World Series.
And they won a world title,
and it was awesome.
Ray Davis has been notoriously cheap.
Yeah.
And he woke up and Chris was like, hey, man, if you go spend some money for me, I'll build you a World Series winner.
And
lo and behold, he builds a World Series winner.
In basketball, making a profit is not guaranteed. You can lose money running an NBA team because of the luxury tax and things like that. So pinching pennies is still lame, but it's more understandable than in baseball, where it is like, I'm speaking out of my ass here, but I feel like it is literally impossible to lose money running a baseball team.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'm ready to
get Mavericks destroy the shameless Utah Jazz, 144-122. These two teams will run it back on Saturday at 4:00 at the American Airlines
Center. Putting Klay in the thumbnail, Tanner?
Yes. We will see you on our post-game show here in about 15 minutes.
We're going to continue this conversation.
We are going to continue this conversation.
The whole show is just going to be
just
about,
us arguing.
Yeah.
This is fucking stupid.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think it's fine.
Idiot.
Well, what about this? No, that's fucking stupid. I don't know. I think it's kind of fine.
We appreciate y'all hanging out with us in our TED Talk and our watch along tonight. We'll talk to you in our post-game show in 15 minutes. Y'all be good. Peace.
We all silly like the mayor.